Hello? Hello? Gang? What's going on, baby? Hi, guys. Hello? Oh my God, wow. Hey. Ban that guy that said Arar XD. Just go ahead and take him out. We're gonna purge that before we get into it. Hi, guys. Hey, how's it going? How are you? Sorry it took me so long to get here. I am not gonna lie to you. I couldn't find my other shoe. Turns out it was in my cabinet. I don't know when I kicked it in there, but I got it, so we're good. I also had to get some water, and then I had to pee, and I needed to write down, well, the recipes for today's stream. Do you need shoes to stream? They don't show up? Dude, I'm afraid that at any moment, I'm gonna do like a hiya kick, you know? Imagine it in your head. And then my toes are out. You know, what could happen? Think about the concern. Do not start that hashtag. That's not what we're doing today. We're not doing that today. Hi, Sunny. Hi, Sunflower. How are you? It's good to see you. No, Momo, not yet. No, Momo, you guys can imagine. What's going on in the fucking chat? Don't do this to me. There's new people here. Don't do this. We have a way to know. You're so stupid. Okay, can we do something different? Can we say road to being cooler or something? Can we do something? You know what? No hashtags. I don't want any hashtags. No hashtags today, all right? All right, are you ready? Are you ready for me to turn on the big giant camera and just prance around kicking and stuff? Are you ready? Let me hear you say yeah! That's my favorite part. I love shouting that. I love shouting yeah. It's like a concert, yeah. You gotta go, yeah! Like from the guts. Who are these people doing this? Oh, yeah. Come on, baby. Give me the power! All right, here I come. And then I dramatically click to bring on the camera. All right, Momo. You're a little turd. All right, here we go. In 3. Wait, no, you count me down. I don't want to count down. You count me down. You count me down. You count me down. Start it from 3, okay? 3. That's the number. I don't want any other numbers. 3. No. Don't do 2. No, don't count me down. Just do 3 times. I'm fucking with you. All right, here we go. Bam! Here I am. Hi, guys. What's happening? Happy Monday, baby. Welcome back to the kitchen, the place that I live and abide by the laws of the genie that has locked me into this lamp. How are you? It's good to see you. I haven't necessarily prepared everything today. We have a little bit to talk about before we get into the show. Sound like something fell? Something did fall, but it's fine. But before we do anything, before I start anything at all, I want 2 things from you. 2 very important things. This is important for me, all right? First one, I want you guys to say something nice about yourself today, something that you just feel pretty good about. If you don't have anything, you don't have to say anything, but I want one good thing about you today, and then I want one good thing that you're looking forward to. That's it. Those are the 2 things I want. I want those 2 things. I need a positive vibe. That's what I want, because this is gonna be bad. It's not gonna be good. It's gonna be, well, yeah. Yeah, that's about how I feel. I'm waiting for you guys to type them up. My mental today has been much better than yesterday, and I'm excited for the goose and gags. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. I'm not homeless, and I have a job. I couldn't be happier for you. I'm an hour away from being off work. Yeah, baby. We will have cookies by the time you're done, so that's a pretty good deal. Got the day off today because I'm looking forward to the next Backseat Chef. Ooh, you're making it so hard not to talk about what we have coming up, so that's kind of a big deal. took a chance to ride a motorcycle a distance I never thought possible to an event I've never gone to before, and I'm proud of myself for taking the risk even though the ride home was straight doo-doo. Well, buddy, the pictures were worth the risk. Can I have a cookie? Yeah. Ay, ay, ay. We have on the menu for today 3 things to talk about. Obviously, there is the contents of today's stream, there is what to expect for next week, and also I don't know if I'll tell you about that last thing. That last thing might be a secret. So we'll think about that. We'll keep that one off the radar for now, but we'll see, okay? Probably be about 10 weeks till I'm off light duty, so that's a plus. Dude, the energy is good. How was your day? Oh, tree. Oh, shucks. Me? You're asking about me? Gosh, wow. I don't even know what to do with all this. I mean, I don't know. It was fine. I helped Kumi with a project she's working on, and I don't know. I went to work, and it sucked. I didn't like it very much, but that's okay. And then I went to the grocery store, and then I sat for 45 minutes translating my cookie recipe back and forth to different languages until I hit 100 times, and then I made for you a time lapse to show you just a little segment of me doing that, which I'll show you in a minute. So that was... I don't know. Does that sound like a good day? I don't really know if that's a good day, but that's what I did because I wanted quality, okay? I wanted quality. You're probably wondering why you haven't been told what we're doing for stream today. And that's because I'm waiting, because I think I'm probably going to make this one into a video. And so I have to do the proper intro. You know what I mean? And I think at this point we've learned that I'm just content farming intros, even though the videos haven't gone out. But we all know it, we acknowledge it, and everybody says they're hi YouTubes in chat, and it works. So we've got the whole thing figured out. We just kind of need to start sending, you know what I mean? A proper YouTube intro. Proper. Just the way you would say it, but with a little bit more, 40% chance there's a chili crisp in the recipe now. I just hope, I hope cookies come out of this thing. Waiting to harvest the content farm. Waiting to, not really, no. Just making videos. With more pizzazz. Yes, okay. Hey guys, you want to know what we're doing today? It's not the YouTube intro, I'm just asking. You want to know what we're doing today? I got it all right here. How cursed does it seem at a glance? I'm not telling you. I'm not going to spoil what is very blatantly like in front of us. Like let me just ask you this. Before knowing how bad this cookie recipe is going to be, I took my cookie recipe and translated it through Google Translate 100 times. Do you think it's going to turn out okay? Do you think it's going to be fine? I mean, answer honestly. Is there a chance of medium rare chicken in the recipe? I think there's nothing to be withheld. How many languages? Almost every language that Google provides. Could be a few hundred. I'm not going to lie. I just went down. The final result is in English. Yes. We have an English ending. All right, let's see. Is there anything else I need to cover before I tell you what we're doing today? There is, but I mean, I think I'll tell you what we're doing first. Because there's somebody in the room that's like, what the fuck's happening? It's cursed, it's cursed. Gang, it's cursed. It's bad. But I'm not spoiling it. I'll put it like this. My recipe has 8 steps. The translated one has 10. And I don't know where 2 extra steps came from. I didn't add them. I don't know where they came from. But they are 2 full steps. Like, they're not like close to steps. They are complete full steps that I have to do. So, well, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. All right. I feel pretty good. It's going to say some fucked up words in it. I had to change one terminology. It was not very modern. I didn't like that. Well, I think let's get on with it. All right. Are you ready? What up, gang? Today I am going to be competing with Google Translate. That's right. I have chosen to take one of my favorite cookie recipes, run it through Google Translate 100 times, and see what comes out. In my hand is my recipe, and here is what Google gave me. And I'm gonna see if my recipe stands up to what the machine made for me. I don't think I'm gonna have a hard time with it, but we're gonna find out. Yeah, you guys said hi, YouTube. I think that was terrible. Editor's gonna hate that. We're gonna have to like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna say right now that mine's gonna be way better. That's some thick paper. Thank you. This is construction paper used for origami that I grabbed for myself. Let me get you guys some little background tunes, and then I'm gonna run you through the recipe. So the way that this is gonna work is I'm gonna start out with the translated recipe. I'm not gonna tell you anything to expect from my version at all. And I'm gonna go through every single thing on here first, get the dough completely prepared, and then while it's resting, we'll swap over to my recipe and see what we get. While the other one's baking, hopefully the other one finishes, and we can compare them and see if my recipe stacks up or maybe not. We're gonna find out. That's handwritten? Yeah, I don't have a printer, so I just wrote down what the translator had. Will you be posting both recipes in Discord? Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah, I will. After stream, I'll take a picture of both papers and I'll post it for you. While I get you guys some music, why don't you take a moment to watch me toil through translating for like 30 seconds or something. Here you go. This was me for 45 minutes today. I just couldn't stop. I had to do it. I had to go, so it's there, buddy. It's not like it's a joke. It's really there. It was the longest thing I did today. It took forever. It took forever. I just like went in random order too. I didn't really go in any direction. Yep, that's it. There you go. So I think that was like the last 30 minutes or something. But I started looking over at it like, oh, what is going on? All right, are you ready? Are you ready to hear what we're doing? Did you translate to prairie dog and back? Okay, chat, help me decide this. Do you want to hear all of the steps, or do you want to hear it step by step as we go? I could tell you the whole thing and we could see what happens, or we just see what goes on. Step by step, you guys? Okay, step by step. Now the only thing I didn't do, for good reason, was I kept the ingredients separate. So the ingredients for this recipe, the translated version, are still the same as my version, for a very good reason. So I will be referring to my own notes for my ingredients, which I think for the most part is gonna be about the same. It didn't look like, there's nowhere where it's like, oh yeah, pull out a chicken breast and put it in your cookie. It didn't say that to me, so I'm not worried about it. We get to see commitment as it's being described. All right, to begin the recipe, the translated version, number 1, preparation. Step 1. Boil butter and cook at room temperature until mixer. Boil butter and cook at room temperature until mixer. Okay. Boil butter. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go with what I think is right, and we're just gonna follow it as best I can. Listen, I didn't say it was gonna be cohesive. I said it's gonna be happening. We gotta get equipped. Don't ever cook without your favorite apron. That's recipe number 1 in the kitchen, by the way. If you're not doing that, you need to do it again. What temperature does boil butter at? Apparently room temperature. Boil butter and cook at room temperature until mixer. Boil butter and cook at room temperature until mixer. Okay, I mean, like, that just means boil butter. Boil butter. Okay, knowing the actual recipe, I have no idea where this came from. Also hat, oh, it's coming, baby. It's coming, baby. I need to get a decent apron. I need to get, like, a stream-themed apron. Would you guys like it if I had, like, an apron that you recognized? Would you be into that? Boop. There you go, locked and loaded. And now, the transformation from magical man into a magical girl. All right, well, we'll keep that part out. Butter, boil butter, and cook at room temperature until mixer. Okay, we're gonna boil the butter. We're just gonna work left to right. It doesn't say what to do it in, so I'm just gonna do it in this pot. Boil butter. All right. Yeah. Wait, when it says, wait. Boil butter, it doesn't say in water. So I'm not adding water for this. I'm not putting it in water. We'll just put 2 sticks of butter as per my original recipe and we'll just see what happens. You're a magical girl just like Deja Vudia? Oh, buddy. Once this gets in there, you're gonna see all about Deja Vudia. All right, 1 stick of butter. I don't want the paper on it, so I'm not gonna include it. And another stick of butter. And I guess we just put it until it boils. I'm not cooking it, I'm just boiling it. I got butterfingers, dude. Oh, fuck. Okay. Did the recipe say you could remove the paper? I do not. Okay. Are you want me to put it back in? It doesn't say it on the other one. It doesn't say that in a normal recipe. It says boil butter. It doesn't say boil butter that you just pulled out of a package. It just says boil butter. It does not say where the butter came from. I'm gonna say the technicality rules in my favor. Okay, all right, gosh, lay off. What are you, the cops? All right, guys, I have something to show you today because this was just recently announced and I can't do it on there. I have to do it on my phone. But I just posted this early afternoon. I don't know if you guys saw. The next guest on Backseat Chef, baby! It's posted on X, and I am gonna show you it here now, but I just remembered I can't show you from my computer because my computer doesn't like doing that. So let's do this. Boom, boom, we'll put it there, I'll put it there, and then I'm gonna open it up on stream and you'll get to look at it. Backstage pass. It's Deja Vudia, baby! A friend that I made at MomoCon for probably like the best part of the entire trip was hanging out with Dee and Michael. My favorite people out of the whole trip. That's not true. Well, it is kind of true, but it's not true at the same time. You know what I mean? I don't want to log in and sign up. No, I don't care about any of those things. Check this out. Bam, there it is. Check it out, baby. On July 7th at 6 p.m. Bam, that's right. I will be hosting Deja Vudia in my kitchen for the show Backseat Chef, where she will have command of my hands and I have to cook her 3 recipes however she tells me. As you might have seen with Kumi, it could turn out great. Or maybe not. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. It's a little different when it's Kumi because I know her style and I know how she teaches. But you know, I don't really know that with Dee. I don't really know what to expect. The only thing I'm hopeful for is that she actually reads the recipes before the stream. So, you know, I actually get to be prepared for that. Don't forget the watermelon. That's like psychotic without any context. You're right. There you go. Big presentation done. And those are my big announcements. The only thing I've got left is that later on this week, I think on Friday, I'm gonna be doing a pretty special stream. I don't know what we're doing on Thursday. We might be starting a game, but Friday should be a pretty special stream. And it has everything, my water. It has everything to do with the shorts that I've been posting. They've been getting a lot of traction lately. I don't really know why. And I've been receiving a lot of interesting comments, and maybe it has something to do with that. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe we won't do that at all, and I'm just lying to you. I haven't decided yet. All right. Next step, number 2, because that's almost done boiling. Number 2, heat milk over medium heat, 4 minutes, then cooling. There's no milk in this recipe. Okay. Heat milk over medium heat, 4 minutes, then cooling. I didn't. Okay, milk. We're adding milk. Okay. I don't really have a lot of milk. Okay, I actually overlooked that. So we need to heat milk over medium for 4 minutes. I don't know how much milk we're adding, but it's getting heated up over medium. Okay. We'll do like a half cup, I guess. That's a lot of milk. I don't know if that's a good idea. Okay. Milk, medium heat, set a timer for 4 minutes. You got my back? 4 minutes, please. Added bonus ingredients. I guess I forgot that. I thought it said butter. Heat milk over medium, 4 minutes, then cooling. Cora! Cora, can I like roll your R? Cora? You know what I mean? It feels like I'm supposed to. How are you? Timer set, thank you. Wow, okay. Cool. Roll what? Your R's. Your R's. Your R's. Your R's. Your R's. The British people just stood up. I don't like that. Sit back down. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. I didn't like that. Can you see this? My butter's boiling. Okay, what did it say to do after it boils? Did it say something in particular? After it boils, wait, it actually didn't tell me when to stop. Boil butter and cook at room temperature until mixer. Until mixer. Okay, well, no. I know what I need to do. Okay, here's what we'll do. Let me get the stand mixer out. I know how to do this. I've thought this through. That's a lie. Stand mixer, okay. We got this guy out, right? And then I'll put it in here, and then I think that means that it's done boiling, right? So it says boil until stand mixer. Well, if I put it in the stand mixer, then it's done. It's stand mixered. Oh, and it's boiling. Okay, stay. Tuck my thing. Until mixer. Put it in there. Oh, I hear it clapping its little buttery beats. Okay. Boil butter and cook at room temperature until mixer. Buddy, you're getting mixered. In you go. Okay. So this is how you make cookies. All right. Butter is mixered. Okay, don't tell me about it. Heat milk over medium heat, 4 minutes, then cooling. How long we got? Hey, Ratatouille number 1, thanks for following, baby. I love your name. Are you supposed to wait for it to cool? It didn't say anything about cooling. It just says room temperature until mixer. And I did until mixer, so we should be fine. Can you guys roll your R's? Do you want to know my hidden super talent? I have a crazy tongue. Do you know that? Dude, all right, I'm going to teach you guys something awesome. My tongue is amazing. I can roll my R's so fast it sounds like a boat. I'm not joking. I'm being serious. I'm being so serious. Listen, watch. All right, ready? Roll your tongues. Roll your tongue. Go. Yeah. You got it? Are you hitting that? You got that? Okay, I'm gonna do it faster than you could physically comprehend. Are you ready? You ready for this? That's my tongue. I'm not fucking with you. I don't know how I do that. It's like I turn into a fucking boat. You're just hocking a loogie. It's so fast that it sounds like I'm turning into like a mongoose, that I'm about to eat something. It's like psychotic. I don't know why I can do it. I got like a super long tongue and I can roll it really fast. So that's like my special skill. This milk is being heated over medium heat for 4 minutes, then cooling. Oh, then cooling? Oh, I don't want to do then cooling. But I have to. Lick your nose. It's also really wide. Oh, timer? Okay, all right, sorry. We're getting distracted. Okay, milk until cooling. Until cooling. Oh, then cooling. My bad. All right. Got like tongue in my nose, man. Guys, can we focus a little bit? I don't like what we're doing right now. Okay. Heat milk over medium heat, 4 minutes, then cooling. All right. Let's see what's up next. Turn off heat. Done. And cook over high heat for 1 to 3 minutes. The dough will thicken in seconds. Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't realize. Mixed signals, I guess. Turn off heat and cook over high heat, 1 to 3 minutes. The dough will thicken in seconds. The dough will thicken in seconds. Oh, wrong heat! We're good. What's happening, my man? What dough? It will thicken in seconds. We have to follow the recipe. This isn't some hodgepodge thing. This is machine work, all right? This is what science is all about. If you can't respect technology, you can't cook. I don't know how long 1 to 3 minutes is. Did everybody do their daily? I was here. Did you hit it? You know, I actually have a tally for that, and I can see how many times people have redeemed it. This is the moment AI advancements led to. I know this is not. No, it's not. No, that's not what this is. How to unpasteurize your milk with Arar. I set a 2-minute timer. I mean, I was going to go with the feeling in my boing boings, but we'll do that. Oh, God. I don't like these upcoming steps. Any of you guys ever make cookies before, or just like cookies in general? You guys ever done that? This isn't my first rodeo, okay? I've made, probably in my life, 32 to 48 batches of cookies. Ever. I've probably made cookies more than most things. I feel like a lot of people, their first time getting into cooking, start with cookies. You know what I mean? This is one of those things that I really like. I bake quite a bit. Now, I will say, if you know me, I am known for, well, okay, admittedly, I'm known for not being very good at baking. I'm not good at baking. I'm a cook, you know, I do a cooking. But I don't do the Scooby-Doo voice. Raggy, I really wouldn't want to do that anymore. I don't want to do the fucking Scooby-Doo voice. You're making me feel like a lunatic. I'm like waking up from like nightmares at night, and that fucking Scooby-Doo is trying to get out of me. I can't keep doing this every time I stand here. That's what you're known for? I am known for having a fat ass and a funny demeanor, and those are my 2 claims to fame. Timer? Milk done. Okay, milk done. Oh, it's like cheese. That's not good. Okay. Turn off heat, cook on high heat. The dough will thicken in seconds. Oh, it did. Okay, well, I didn't believe him. You can see the milk is a little bit thick to the point that it has like a skin. Great. It did thicken. Now what? Add eggs and vanilla extract and beat for 30 seconds to 1 minute. What about the stand mixer, buddy? Okay, cool. It's cool. Eggs. Got it. Oh, I know what's about to happen. I've got a bad feeling, guys. Oh, no, I don't want to do it. Add eggs and vanilla. No! Okay. Oh, fuck. This is not going to be a good ending. I got a bad feeling. How many eggs? 2 eggs. You're gonna catch an early night. Good night, Anomaly. 2 eggs and I think a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Buddy, I can do that. 1 teaspoon and 1 eggs. Arar just became Luke Skywalker. He's got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, buddy, I tuned into my deeper psyche. All right, it's time to invite the most important character of the show, the champion of this kitchen, and my favorite tool of all time, baby. Tiny Whisk, my baby. Stolen from an Easy Bake Oven, this Tiny Whisk has aided me in many a recipe, and today will be another day of service. Thank you, Tiny Whisk. I love you. Okay. Let's do this up here. Let's beat it on screen, huh? If I gotta do it, I should do it in front of you. We got our milk situation. That's fine. And then we're just gonna put in 2 eggs and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. All right, do you guys know what happens when you put milk and eggs together? Usually nothing bad. But what if the milk has been boiling? Yep, that's cooked. That's right. My egg is cooking in the pan. Yay! Okay, we gotta go quick. Ha! Hoo, ha! Fucking egg in my mouth. Okay, the teaspoon. The eggs are cooked. Okay, so the eggs are cooked at the bottom. Okay, hold it together, hold it together. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna turn out fine. All right, Tiny Whisk, do your job. Okay, put them together and then just whisk it. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. What the fuck's going on? Oh, okay. So. Uh-oh, I don't know about this one. So it's a little bit thick, but it's coming together. Don't worry, this is in the recipe. This is in the recipe. This is what the recipe told us to do. Okay, all right. Add eggs and vanilla extract, beat for 30 to a minute. It's on my glasses. It's fine. Oh, it's like cooked eggs in there. That's really, it's appetizing. I love yummy. It's gonna make for good cookies. You're gonna have that cool, yummy, like, fucking boiled egg texture that we all love. Great. All right, next step. Okay. Sift flour, baking powder, and baking soda into. What? Wait, what? Sift flour, baking powder, and baking soda into. I guess this one's like a choose your own adventure. I will put it in there, I guess, since you're giving me the choice. Need to get some flour. Oh, wait, do I have? Wait a minute. Oh, shedang, man, I don't think I got, never mind, I do. I got all the stuff that I would need. So for this, because it's baking, generally speaking, I have everything for weight measurements. Because if you're baking, You need things to be a little bit more scientifically accurate. So I need 11.5 ounces of flour. This is a very specific recipe, and I ain't changing my ways today. 11.5 ounces, so let's zero this thing. Let's load up. Hi, Arar. Hi, your mate Jake. Your name's your mate Jake. You've got the best name. Oh, that's in grams. Well, you know, we're just going to think about what it'd be like if it was in ounces. We're just going to freeball it a little bit. A little bit more, just a little bit more. Come on, buddy. You got this. You and me, we're going to do this together. A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Almost there. Wait. Stop. Perfect. Apathy for 6 months, baby. We're half a year. Thank you for resubbing. Cheers, Chad. Hey, Atomic Squid, how are you? Okay, I have my flour, and it says sift flour, baking powder, and baking soda into. So we need to first get the baking powder and soda. This is, now I'm getting confused because we're getting low on steps. What more is there to do? Listen, if you've ever made cookies, it's not like a big thing. There's not a lot that happens after this point. These are all half teaspoon, by the way, which should be you. Yes. There's not a lot that happens after this. Did it give a measurement? If I left all the measurements the same. That way we had some control. All right, baking powder goes in, and our baking soda goes with it. Proper enunciation gets you far in life. Okay. Powder's gonna make it all puffy, soda's gonna make it spread out a little bit, so will the butter. But the question is, I can't mix it. I can't mix them together. Okay. So we're not gonna combine those ingredients. We're just gonna go ahead and sift them directly into the stand mixer, which it's a new type of move that nobody's done before. I'm just gonna go ahead and take, this is like egg juice on the ground. I'm gonna just take this out for now so that I have room to sift. My scrambled eggs are looking fine, but they think they need more time, so I'm gonna let them sit there. But let's just go with it. Step number 5, sift the flour, baking powder, and baking soda into. In you go. All right. Why sift, man? Why sift? I didn't say this. It's going out nice and smooth, though. Oh, I'm missing completely because I was looking at the camera. Don't worry about that. That's fine. Sweet. Sifted. Next step. Oh. Nice. See, it's clean in the kitchen. That's how you keep it together. Step number 6. Add liquid and more than eggs to dough and knead. What? Add liquid and more than eggs to dough and knead. Okay. Add liquid. Okay, to me, that sounds like, oh, no, that makes perfect sense. The liquid is the more than eggs. Does that make sense? So we've got liquid and more than eggs. Sure. And knead, I'm gonna assume that means turn on the machine. Oh, there's like cooked egg in this. What the fuck am I doing? I've got like, I don't want to show you, but I'm gonna do it. I've got like some sort of egg monstrosity growing in the bottom of this thing. Oh, good. Oh, no. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think this is gonna hurt my stomach. Oh, Google, what'd you do? Do you think that, like, do you think Google will be upset with this? Because, like, I'm not saying that this is a bad thing, but, you know, I mean, it should, in theory, it should be able to just translate everything and then nothing changes. You know, like, in theory. Okay. I think that's it. Now all I need to do is need. I'm going to assume that means process. Whatever you say, robot overlords. I got your back. It doesn't say what speed, so I'm just going to do medium to be fair. You feel me? I don't know how long either. It didn't say. So we're going to do our best. I'll feel you. What the fuck? What's wrong with you? Can't you say like, hi, how are you? Please tell me there's a taste test at the end of this. At the end of this episode, I'm gonna compare the two, and we're gonna see if my recipe's better than Google Translate. Hey Shadow, what's happening, baby? Do that with multiple languages, and the meaning is bound to get twisted. Well, I mean, maybe. Hi, how are you? I'm awesome. How are you? How does this sound? Do you like that? Did you like that? It looks like it's good. Ooh, okay, no, I need to scrape down the sides a little bit. There's a bunch of flour up the sides. Gotta scrape that down. That's a cooking implied. That's implied cooking. There are chunks of eggs in this. Buddy, there are just like entire chunks of eggs just in there. Like they're not, it's not like they're hiding. They're not like incognito. They are just in there. I'm just gonna set this. Oh God, I'm getting this everywhere. What the fuck am I doing? Sure. Is your mixer set to the right depth? Yeah. Yes. Let's give it a little bit longer. There's there's like eggs and flour on the ground. Are you guys feeling confident? Press 1 if you think this is going to be the best cookies you've ever seen in your life. Lambrius? What's the 1,000 bits for, baby? What's that about? Oh, that's awesome, though. Thank you very much. Can I get everybody type 1,000 in chat? Big, giant, you can do text, you can do numbers. Let Lambrius know how much that means to me. You're supporting my dreams. Big 1,000, baby. Oh, yeah, thank you. All right, next step. Wait, what? Step number 7, add dough, except milk and flour. I messed it up. The step before, add liquid and more than eggs to dough and knead. Now it says add dough except the milk and flour. I gotta suck it out of there. I'll get you, buddy. Oh, don't do that. I do not want that. I gotta get it out of there, guys. I don't know what to do. It's thick. It's not coughing right in it. It's thick and it's hard to suck. Oh, oh, it smells like eggs. Well, oh, it's hot. Well, what do? I can't add dough except milk and flour. Well, I can't separate them. So I'm gonna have to say that what we've got is what we got, and that's just what we're gonna have to live with. There's no going back now, okay? There's no going back. Step 7, I'm gonna have to say, false step. Step 8, add chocolate and mix until smooth. That I can do. And for my chocolate, Got my chippies right here. I said in my recipe that I would do 12 ounces of chocolate chips, which is this entire package. Because I'm a lunatic and I like chocolate, so what do you think? Should I do the whole package? I kind of feel like I should. You know, it's like, why buy chocolate chips if you're not going to put them all in your cookies? I mean, really, think about it. Oh, they smell good. It's going to be all chips and no cookie? You're right. It doesn't say how much. I'm just going to do half. All right. Add chocolate chips. Add chocolate. Mix until smooth. Okay. I don't think that's possible. I'll just mix it till it comes out smooth, I guess. There are only 2 more steps. I feel like right now, we're kind of on the right track. The chocolate's melting, and it is turning smooth. I don't think this is going to be good. Well, I mean, it's going to be smooth. I guess it's going to be smooth. I don't know. Hey, progress report. Let's check in. Let's see what we got. Oh, don't worry. It's got to look good now, right? Don't worry, buddy. All right. How's our dough look? Uh-oh. I think I've just made chocolate frosting. Oh, no. Oh, no. What happened? Well, it is there. Okay. I did what you asked. I did exactly as you ordained for me to do. I mean, what can I even do to help? What do I do to help this situation? What do I do? Should have taken the dough, except the milk and flour. I messed up when I didn't take the milk and flour out. I don't know what I was doing. I like that if you look at these steps, at the very beginning it's like heat milk over medium, 4 minutes, then cooling, and then you go all the way down, and then you get to step 7 where it says, add everything except for that milk and the flour. Why did it do that then? What was the point of that? But it added 2 steps. It added 2 steps. Those are the 2 false steps. I only had 8 steps. There's 10. The 2 false steps, I found them. It's adding milk and then don't add it. I was set up. Well, we're here now, and I think I'm going to make chocolate cookies. They're going to be delicious. Well, it's smooth now, so what now? What next? Place dough on baking tray covered with plastic wrap and store in refrigerator. It doesn't end the sentence. Store in refrigerator. Okay. Wow, I'm gonna chill it. That's fine. All right, we're gonna wrap this baking sheet in plastic. And then while this cools, which is gonna allow it to get some more flavor, like we need that, I will start on my recipe. Now, of all of you in this room, how many of you have paid close enough attention to the recipe so far? I'm talking to you. Have you been listening? Hey, it's gonna be okay. We're gonna get through this. You guys been paying attention to this recipe? Okay, so I want you to look at what I do when we do my recipe, and we're just gonna do a little compare and contrast, okay? I'm just gonna put one layer like that. I don't know how many layers or how it wants me to do it, but I don't want the dough to like run off, so I have to put a lot. Hey guys. Hey Aries, what's happening? Okay, we have the plastic. Now we just need to take our creation and put it on a wrap. Let's do it, baby. I mean, okay, if you're asking me, which you're not, I think this is still gonna be fine. It's just gonna be a little eggy. Oh yeah, there we go. It's fine. This is fine. This is okay. This is not okay. This is not fine. They're not gonna like this. This is not gonna sell. The Girl Scouts are not gonna accept me, buddy. It is over. Okay, put that there. We're just gonna. It looks like a fucking giant cookie. It looks like a finished product. Don't say it looks like a big cow pie. What? It kind of looks like a cookie. Okay, I just need to cover it with some plastic wrap, and then at that point, put it in the fridge and start the other one. I think this is gonna be fine. Looks like me. Looks like me after Taco Bell. Yeah, I think this is what I'm gonna make after I eat them. I'm pretty sure this is the first cookie that can tell you your fortune when you eat it. All right. Here it is. And now let's put it in the fridge. Why does it smell like burning? Oh, that might be the milk and egg mixture that we didn't need to make. All right, chat. Give it some words of encouragement before we put it in the fridge so that it may... I don't know what's supposed to happen in there. Usually it's supposed to like gain flavor and like combine a little bit. That's not gonna happen this time. Say goodbye. Say bye, Doe. You can do this. Don't, you can do this. Yeah, buddy, you can do this. He's gonna go fucking run in the Olympics. All right, in he goes. Done. That wasn't so bad. I mean, it wasn't bad. Did it exceed expectations? No. But you know what? In the very least, I'm still alive. Kibble! 6 months, baby! Half a year with Goatman. Half a year? It's good to see you, Kepley. Thank you for resubbing, baby. I love you. Let's go ahead and reset the space. Let's clean up. All right, everybody, get back to your seats. Everybody, find your seats. Get back to your seats. Everybody, sit back down. Sit back down. Find your seats. Hey, I said sit down. Find your seats. We're resetting. We're resetting. We're going to get everything out and prepared for the next phase. And this, I think, is going to turn out well. You sure you're still alive? Why would you say that? What? Arar, would you like to know how my team plays on Saturday? I would love to know that. That sounds awesome. Yes, how'd you do? Next phase, where read directions. So the next phase is my actual recipe. So what we just did was my 100 Google Translates recipe. Now we're gonna go to the actual recipe and see how they stack up. So first things first, before we do anything else, I should probably clean up my stand mixer because I do know that it's going to be used. Okay, would you at least try my cookie? If I gave it to you, would you at least try it? Or is that just like a no? Just no, I would never. Like you wouldn't even give it a shot? No, it would kill you. It would kill you. It's full of milk. Well, lucky for you, my version doesn't have milk. I'm wondering what the milk's gonna do to it. It's like a science experiment. All right, purge. Purge. Ah, that's clean enough, whatever, life's like that sometimes. All right, I'll just use a paper towel, because who cares? Baganga, what's happening, buddy? Hello there, a fart. Ban Baganga. Just poured water all over my leg. It's a close call, but I had to block the other team's sprinter to allow ours to break away. Oh shit, really? That's kind of exciting. Don't actually. Mario Sunshine playlist? Yeah, this was one that Kumi pointed me to. I've never played Mario Sunshine. I'm kind of a poser. But I played the living hell out of Galaxy and Odyssey. Okay. Oh, my spindler, for which I must clean. Oh, I love when it sprays in my mouth. You know, I don't usually add that chocolate chip into the mixer, I don't think, but maybe I do. Ah, buddy, what am I doing? Who's even wanting these? Who are these for? You know what I mean? Like, who's eating these? Nobody's gonna eat this. I could finally eat tacos again. I've never heard something as positive as that in my life. New username just dropped, a fart VT. Buddy, I'm gonna fart in your head. If I see one person in chat say, please, you're done. You're actually banned for the rest of the week. You're done. Slim down 25 pounds for this race? Oh my God. That's amazing. Okay. Now let's do my recipe, with which I feel very confident. This is my favorite recipe. This is also one of my own. This is the amalgamation of years of recipe collecting and combining to make something that I'm pretty proud of. I don't do it very often, but I've had this recipe for, what, 5, 6 years now? So here we go. Let's list off the ingredients first, and then I'll go down the directions as we cook. All right, for the ingredients, 9 ounces of brown sugar, 4.5 ounces of white sugar. We didn't put any sugar in those cookies. They're sugar-free. There's no sugar in the translated version. Okay, all good. Browned butter, about 2 sticks worth, 2 eggs, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, 11.5 ounces of flour, a half teaspoon of baking soda and baking powder, 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of coffee powder, and 12 ounces of chocolate chips. There is no milk. There is seasoning and flavor and good joy and happiness. And the fact that it's not in there makes me really nervous. All right, step 1 of my recipe. Brown your butter over medium heat. Should take around 4 to 6 minutes. Can do. I'm good with using the old pot that had butter in it. It's not like that's gonna kill anybody. So let's put this thing on medium heat. Get my sticks of butter in there. And we're gonna cook it until all of that moisture that we had before gets removed. It must be wrong, no milk? Milk isn't typically in cookie recipes. Milk is not pretty, so you're getting your milk fats from butter, if that makes sense, right? So when you cook butter, you reduce the moisture and render out all of the milk fats and get like pure, concentrated, delicious, dairy flavor, yummy fat. And it's good stuff, and it's what you want. But if you add milk directly to your recipe, well, I mean, I don't really know what to say. I don't know what will come out of it. But we'll let that go 4 to 6 minutes. Can somebody set me a timer for like 5 minutes? That's something I can eyeball though, because it's browning your butter. You can literally see it turn brown, so I don't think I'm too worried about it. Could it be? Do my eyes deceive me? A goat on my screen? Where? If you're talking about me, You should have seen what I was doing before stream. Lunges like crazy. How are you, Phoebe? Okay. Well, there's not really anything to do until we have our butter browned. So I guess we're gonna wait. I don't even have my own cookie recipe. I stole Levin Bakery recipe. 80% of recipe, okay, 80%. 97% of recipes that you attempt in your life will be from somebody else. But the moment that you go in the kitchen one day and you're like, I'm just gonna make some cookies. And you don't look to see what the recipe is. You're just like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna add a little bit of this, I'm gonna put some walnuts in it. Buddy, you just made a recipe. Even if it's everything that you've learned up until that moment, that is what you do. Lena, what? Lena just Lena just funded the fucking Viking horn from which I will drink my ale. And I think I'll try and make mead and see if I can put that in there. That's sick. Thank you, Lena. They got the chalky cookie recipe on lock. Buddy, I believe it. Our Jarl needs it. I'll have, dude, okay, I'm just saying, I got this cute little kitty mug, and it's one of my favorites of all time. But, okay, let's do a public survey. Press 1 for cute kitty mug. Press 2 for Viking horn of power that I can blow into when I need help. See what I mean? Feels like an easy call. Feels like an easy call. That's right, hell yeah. Now what's wrong with my cat mug, dude? What's wrong with this guy? Why are you all saying not a single person said one. This was my favorite kitty mug. I have two. This was my favorite. I mean, you know, like I got two kitty mugs. Dude, come on. Not cool, guys. Not cool. Whatever, it's fine. Next you're gonna tell me you just don't like any of my mugs. I was going to say one, but I felt outvoted. Buddy, you have to stand up for what you believe in. If somebody is standing in your face telling you that you don't have a strong voice, yell back at them. Tell them how you feel. Let them know that your voice is there and it matters. If you want to stand against a Viking mug made from a horn because you like my little cute kitty mug, well then damn. Speak your piece. Let your boing loings flow, baby. Don't let anybody stop you. You have power. It's in your voice. Everybody has a right to speak. I was going to vote kitty mug, but my hands were busy carrying my dinner upstairs. See, that's a good reason. That's a good reason. If you had a horn to drink from, what would you pick? Oh, the horn, dude. Horn's way better than the kitty mug. Fuck that mug. This is getting close to being done. I'm going to give it a little extra heat, though, because I think Bozo that wrote it down didn't think that through. There's a lot to render out. 2 sticks is a lot to render out. Okay, a lot to render. Ooh. Fucking love the kitty mug. I didn't mean to shut you down, dude. Fuck you. You asked my opinion. Rarely, seldom do you ask what I think about something. You guys are all like, oh my God, let me give you my opinion. But you're never like, Arar, what do you think about it? Buddy, I am not thinking at all. This is also how you make clarified butter. That's the good stuff. Hey, that's the good stuff. Yeah, buddy. It is the good stuff. That's the flavor. Clarified butter is one of the best things you can have. 30 seconds left. I love you, but I think our timer is just going to be useless today. We're going to have to go way longer. I'm going to cook this medium-high for a little bit longer. If there was one thing in the world you could see me cook, what would it be? Anything. Nothing's off limits. Use your heart. Anything. What would it be? Me? What does that mean? A person. Why are you all saying people? Why do you want me to cook people? What? Tiramisu. Okay, that's a little bit more normal. What's going on right now? Do you want me to roast you? With the way you act, I don't need to roast you. Cook a beef Wellington. It's on my list. It's on my deep list. Good old meatloaf. We'll save the meatloaf episode for when my mom wants to come on stream. If you want my mom on stream, say, no. I shouldn't say that. If you want my mom to show you how to make a meatloaf, I could bring her on stream. Do you think she would like that? Everybody say mom, question mark. What would you like to cook? Well, I already do what I like to cook. Yeah, there we go. All right. Who's the person you hate the most in the world? What? What are you guys saying? You should love your mother. What are you doing? Guys, come on. Thought I raised you better than this. Wait, you're doing the idea I suggested that one time? Yes, Livy, I am! And I was waiting for you to show up so I could credit you, but you never came in, so I just assumed we weren't friends anymore. That's right, guys. I got this idea from my best buddy, Liffy, who is in the chat. He's up there. He's gone. My best buddy, Liffy, who, by the way, is an incredibly entertaining individual who streams all the time, a little bit earlier than I do, and I would really push it. You should try and watch Liffy stream. He is just a fucking blast. I love him. He's a fantastic entertainer. The only thing that's wrong with Liffy is he's too fucking good at conversation. He's too fucking good at it. And when you talk to that guy, you get stuck in his streams, and it kills me. I go there, and I'm like, hey, man, and then he just like fucking locks me in, and I'm talking to him for like 25 minutes, and it's the same thing every single time. When I go in there, usually it's because I want to take a shit, and I want something cute in the background while I'm letting it rip. And that's usually him. But then I'm like, oh, text it on the toilet, hee, just let it rip. And he doesn't smile either. He just goes, ha, 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 without smiling. The butter's looking a little bit darker. This is good. I think that this is going to be yummy. I kind of wish there was a way to like scientifically test my cooking so I could be like, oh, let's see if this tastes delicious. You know, put it in like a science machine. You guys grew up watching Bill Nye? What's the recipe you're making? I'm late. It's cookies, buddy. It's my own cookie recipe. I spent 45 minutes doing this earlier today. Translating it to every language that Google Translate has to offer. And now I am cooking it in front of you today. Who is Grab the Nuts? Who is Grab the Nuts? I burned some butter one time in an effort to not waste my money, and I looked up some French-ass sounding whipped burned butter. I mean, that's, you know, cooking, you just, you know, makes mistakes are just pathways to finding new things to cook. That's all. Scroll up. Okay, I'm looking. You raised us to hate people. I did not! Grab the Nuts just bought me a surprise gift on Throne. Are you... I mean, like... Okay. The butter's burning. What is it? What'd you get me? And thank you, I guess? Do not say good boy! Get that guy out of the house! That's not how we do anything here. Ooh, the butter's getting darker. So much moisture. Brown butter is the best thing ever. I mean, here's the secret to cooking. If it's brown, it's gonna just taste better, okay? That's just how it works. Fried food, just better. Cooked food, just better, all right? Brown butter, it's better. I don't know what else to tell you. But I have to stir it up a little bit. We're grabbing what? Hey, Chris, how are you? I was thinking about you the other day. Don't ask why. Just kind of did. What do you guys do? Did he remove the vanish command? No, it's just funny because it says in my side that you did it, but I can still see all the messages, so I'm going to just assume that you got in trouble. There's an animal that does the Maillard reaction in its bladder. Oh, that's weird. So its pee smells like popcorn. Yeah, my pee smells like popcorn after I've had like way too much of the butter at the movie theater. Okay. Am I a psychopath if I go to the movie theater, and don't say yes before I finish that sentence. If I go to the movie theater and I put my head under the butter dispenser and I just let it pour in my mouth, is that a bad thing? Think about it. It's like the good stuff, you know what I mean? And like if you're, low on your fats for the day, it's not, no, you're good. No, I take it back. Why? You've never done it, so why are you judging me? Oh, we're almost there. We're almost there. I can't really show you it because life's not that fun. Sir, we've told you, you can't come back here. They're gonna kick me out of the movie theater. Do you guys honestly think that I just get in trouble everywhere I go? Do you think that I go to a movie theater and they're like, oh, here he is. Here he comes. No, don't say yes. Don't agree. I don't like when you guys agree with that. What? Back me up. Oh, look, okay. Here come that boy. Oh, shit, what up? Just back me up. Here he comes, the butter chugger. I do not like it. Okay, well, it's because it's only warm. It's not hot, so you can actually, like, enjoy it. Hot butter hurts. The warm stuff is perfect, and they have, like, a whole dispenser for it. Pretty sure I saw something about gaslighting someone for margarita glass. Okay. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Can we just do like a YouTube video from here forward? Can we just not talk anymore? I don't want to talk anymore. This is a YouTube video now. Sit back and just eat some chips. You're watching a YouTube video. We're not talking anymore. My butter's almost brown. Once it's brown, we go to town. I don't know if I want that one to catch on. But what about the orphans, Arar? What the fuck is going on? Editor's gonna have a lot of work. I am lightheaded. You're so close. Anytime someone says you can't get behind a counter, you say, it's okay, I'm a chef. That's not, you can't pull that move. Hey, Humbles, how are the big giant penises? Humbles went and saw 28 years later today. What? Why do you got what? Don't hum me. You know what's going on. You read the newspaper. The big penises and 28 years later. There were so many? I thought there was only one. Damn, they only talked about that one guy. What's he got going on? There were many of them. This is weird. Listen, never mind, don't start that. Okay, most of my butter is clarified now, which you can kind of tell because it starts to just get, well, I mean, clarified. It sounds like what it is. So once you go for like 1 minute past that, maybe about 2 at most, that's when you start to see the actual browning occur. And that part is pretty quick, so you want to make sure you're on top of it. If your butter burns, guess what happens? It tastes bad. Don't know how you let that past. This is where I charge hazard pay for my clients. I do not like that idea at all. That's why that's why at the beginning of every stream, on a different, separate audio that you guys can't hear, but I hear, I say, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, editor. I don't know what I'm thinking. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just turn on the camera and something goes wrong, and then I talk about floppy zombie dicks, and I can't stop. And then the invoice gets doubled every time. Oh, dude, I just want to like smack it around and play with it. Ender would mark stuff with Shadow, I'm so sorry, I love you. Ooh. Ooh, that's not what you want to see. Add 5 just for that info. Shut up. Shut up. Quit trying to find problems for me. It's turning brown. Perfect. This is what we were waiting on. All right. A little bit more and it's done. A little bit more. Just barely any more. It's starting to foam across the top, so I really don't need any more than this. BRB, gotta drive home. Get home safe. Do you think you would survive in a zombie apocalypse? I'm just saying, if it were me, I think I would like start an empire. You know how you see like there's that one guy that just has like an army of people on his side and he's like running a city? That would be me. But I would do it like quartermaster style. So I'd be like cooking food and everybody'd be like, oh, that's the chef. That would be my name, by the way. They'd call me the chef. And I would have an eye patch because because like a kebab skewer got my eyeball or something. I don't want that to happen. I'm just saying it would look cool. All right, butter's browned. Step 1, done. We have browned butter. Now all I need to do is put that in with my sugar in a stand mixer and whip it up for about 3 minutes. So I'm gonna take it off the heat and I'm gonna let it just sit in the bowl on its own. There we go. Nice. Gotta get all the fats off the bottom. There we go. Perfect. Sweet. Very good. If they're the kind of zombies that walk like they're on stilts, then I might be okay, but sprinting zombies, I'm a goner. Have you guys ever played Dying Light? Or do you know what that game is? Have you ever seen Dying Light? They've got these big giant zombies that are like sprinting monsters, and they like jump and grab you. The thing about zombies is if you get bit one time, like if they even like fart near your head, you're a zombie. That's the end of the game. You're done. That's the day. You know what I mean? Like, why are zombies so high stakes? Why can't it be like the zombie has to have you like sign a contract first or something? Why can't they find a way to make zombies a little bit more like, you know, mannered? I'm just saying, I've seen the same zombie concepts in all of these different shows and games, but nowhere in there do they have the zombies being like, hey man, if you sign this right here, you never die. A couple of people would take it. Businessman zombies. Businessman zombies. If you're a zombie, I have an advertisement for you. Do you want to get brains? Well, buddy, nobody has them, so just ask them if they'll die. They'll probably say yes. Why can't there be a zombie DMV and you have to register for a non-zombification license? Zombies need to figure out a union, okay? This is the worst bit. There's no zombie union. They're dead. All right. Now I need to add my sugars. Yes. Step 2, cream, sugar, and butter in stand mixer for 1 to 3 minutes. I can do that. We need a little bit of the white sugar and a little bit of the brown sugar. They're about the same. Momo, no! You've tainted my space, you vile, I love you, vile beast. You little animal. What have you done? You look like you're kind of happy about it, though. Hi, baby. What are you doing? Do you want to be made into cookies? No? Then why are you in my cooking space? Yeah, I love you too, but not today. Well, I still love you, but like, don't go on the thing. Oh, she's rolling around the ground and crying. Everybody say, El Momo. Tough. Tough, buddy. Sometimes you just lose. I need another bowl. Oh, yes. No, Momo. Not today. I'm working hard. Okay. I'm gonna get a little spoon. We're gonna do our sugar. No, don't say W, Momo. You guys are never on my side. All right. We've zeroed it out. We need 9 ounces. No, we need 4.5 ounces of white sugar, which is barely anything. All right. Just made it home. Welcome home, ghost. Was that 2 hours, man? That is freak nasty, dude. All right, that is our white sugar. Perfect. No, Momo. Not, no, Momo. You have disobeyed a command from the overlords. For that, you must pay. All right, now a little bit of brown sugar. All right, and we just want to take this up to 13.5 ounces total, which should be pretty easy. Brown sugar gets like super, super small when you put a ton of it in there. I got a spoon out and I didn't use it at all. Come on, buddy. A little bit more. Come on. A little bit more. Okay, that's it. That's perfect. All right. Why didn't I get a larger bowl? Okay, now we add our sugar into our bowl with our butter. Good luck. I hope you turn to be good cookies. Mix it for 1 to 3 minutes. Can I get a countdown on the mixer, baby? Hit me with a big fat 3. I want to do this the official way. When you make something from your heart, you make it with your soul. You make it with your power. You don't just put it in there and let it cook. You go 3, 2, 1. Good luck, buddy. You don't just make it, you make it with your soul. There's nothing wrong with being in the moment. I don't like that sound very much. Let that go for a minute or 3. You ever make brown sugar? One time. One single time. And it was a lot of time and not a lot of sugar. I'm gonna put the rest of my brown sugar away. A whole 1 tablespoon. Every time I open my pantry, I see the durian mochi, and it makes me angry. I should make drinks on stream. What if I had like a bar? It's almost there. Eat it, then you don't have to see it. I'm gonna eat you, buddy. How many of you guys are in my Discord? Raise your hand if you're in my Discord. Just put your hand up. Am I fixing this right? There we go. All right. All right. So last night in the Discord, we did Helldivers together, which was awesome. And I did an awesome job. I never struggled at all. There was nothing that went bad at any point, and I never died, which is great. I'm really cool. However, we had an idea that I wanted to show to you guys on stream. And I want to hear what you think, okay? I want to hear what you think, and be honest, okay? Be honest. I want to know what you honestly think. If I could facilitate it, would you be interested in a stream where I had a food truck outside of a convention center? How does that sound? Sounds pretty cool, right? I want to do that so bad. We talked about that in the VC. We talked about it in the Helldivers stream, or the Helldivers event. But there's a lot of things there that I don't really know how they work, especially like having a food truck that I can license and run. But doesn't it sound like a really fun time? Listen, no offense, Momocon, but your food game, you need to step it up a little bit. And I'm your guy. I'm the one that can give you a menu, and I can give you the ability to sufficiently make people happy. I don't know if this is the right thing to do. I need it to be whipped. Tuna, 2 months, poop? Why poop? A little bit longer. I don't think I bought any food or drinks at MomoCon. If you went to MomoCon, hey, look at me. Look at me. How much are you willing to pay for 3 chicken tenders? Frozen chicken tenders, not made fresh. How much are you willing to pay for 3 of them? How many? How much? No, that's too much. $3. Hey, Momo. You willing to pay $3 for 3 frozen chicken tenders? $3. $3. Are you sure? Is that your final answer? What's the most you're willing to pay? Let's say you're very, very hungry. It comes with fries. No drink, comes with fries. How much are you willing to pay? Comes with fries, it comes with fries. How much? What is the absolute maximum you're willing to pay? $12 is the highest I've seen so far. Momo, no. Momo, no. Momo. You're being a butthead today. Maybe $3. Okay. At that convention, those chicken tenders were $17. They were frozen chicken tenders with like 6 floppy, soggy, cold fries. That's what they had. That's what they had. That's how much they were. That's what they had. And I had them 2 days in a row because I didn't have another choice. So I'm saying right now, I could host a better kitchen and stream it from a convention. I could do it. You're gonna get in trouble, girly. You're gonna get in trouble. You can't do this. You can't do this. I know. I love you more than I love the stream, but we can't, combine forces here. Momo. Okay. At the Johnny Rocket stall? The one next to it. So I'm going to be in charge of food next year is what I'm hearing. I would like if I could get connected with the people at one of these conventions, if I could talk to them and get something going, I would love to do that. I would love to do that with them. If we could organize something, make a professional event occur, I would be happy. Get in touch, email me, talk to me. I would be happy to do something with you. If I'm paying $17 for food, especially 3 chicken tenders, I better be getting them as the biggest tenders on the planet. Nope. Reminds me of going to the zoo and they had a burger for $11 and fries for $5, or burger fries for $10, which was the same thing minus the bun. Well, okay. What the fuck? What's going on? All right, do you feel better? Do you feel better? Okay, good. Now go on. Go on. Go. Get out of here. No, don't say things back to me. Just go. Just go. You're going right to the counter and you're going to jump right back up on it and walk over to me. What do I do? She's taken me out of the moment. What? Cat is so fucking cute. It's Momo. She's my daughter. You know what you guys didn't do today? And I can't believe you didn't. It's Rena's birthday today. My other cat, Rena, it's her birthday today. She turned 2. And you didn't say happy birthday. That's fucked up, man. That is fucked up. Okay, well, I don't know what we're doing right now. We need to actually get on with it. Everybody say happy birthday to Rena. Momo. Okay. Once again, we're going to have to do the kitty distribution system. Let's go, Momo. Let's go, Momo. Where are we going, Momo? That's right. We're going to the backyard. Hi, Winston. Hi, buddy. I love you. All right. Go hang out and do stuff over there. No, you can't come with me. You know, if you wanted to be the streamer, just start your own channel, all right? Call it Momo Invades a Kitchen. You can't do this. All right, we need to remain focused. We need to remain focused. Just don't worry about it. Just don't acknowledge it and it won't be a problem. Okay. Step number 3. You are a heathen. Step number 3. This is Backseat Chef, but with Momo. When is Arar Con? When I'm fucking famous, buddy. I don't know. I'll Arar Con suck this dick. Wait, that didn't sound right. Wait. Wait. I didn't think about that. I didn't think about it before I said it. Shut up, don't talk to me. It's a YouTube video. Add eggs and the vanilla, and then stir it into the mixer. Okay, add 2 eggs and our vanilla. I'll let the eggs get a little bit warmer. I didn't want them to be as cold. I don't know why. I'm weird like that. Egg in it, okay. And then we're gonna have to loose leaf that one. Bam! All right, we got our eggs and we got no yolk in there. I accidentally separated the yolk. Old habits die hard. Bam, bam. Can you crack an egg with one hand? I bet he drinks the eggs. Why would you say that? Why would you even think that? 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Have you ever wondered what it tastes like if you were to just like drink it? Like, have you ever wondered? My strong joke got missed? Well, what was it, buddy? I'm gonna go back. I'll go look. It was a good joke. All that litter and cat hair are gonna make you miss Kumi's cooking. It's stupid. You're stupid. Her cooking's fine. It's good. I'm too curious. I have to know. All right, let's just try a little bit. I mean, it's just vanilla extract. What's the worst that could happen? It smells good. Oh! Ugh. Okay. Don't do it. It's like taking a shot of vanilla vodka out of a horse's ass. It's not good. Oh. How do you do it? Why do you always rage when I'm saying some shit? What are you doing? Can't you knock on the door? What's going on right now? It's every time with you. Hey, what's going on? I'm currently doing my half of my man versus machine Google Translate recipe cookie cookathon marathon combo combat condor. Ah! I don't know. I need to whip it. All right, you're gonna love this sound. 30 seconds of that. Doing it in my head. Viola, what were you doing today? I haven't been on my computer. What were you doing today? I haven't looked yet. I don't like that sound. Hey, Deku, what's happening, baby? It's almost there. Chad, is he messing up his cookies? No! We played Monster Hunter Wilds, fought the new monsters. New monsters? All right, that's all together. There's new monsters in Monster Hunter? All right. My eggs and my vanilla have been added to the mixture. And I feel pretty good about them. So now I need to add together all of my dry stuff. So I need to combine all of the things that I don't have yet. So let's get a big bowl. Sorry. I don't know why I did all that. I don't need it to be that big. Just, oh, dude, glass bowl, my favorite bowl in the whole house. Let's do that guy. They were fun. They're new old monsters. Free title update too. Oh shit. That's pretty cool. What's your guys' favorite monster? Lagiacrust and gold chicken. Seriogois. I don't know what you're saying to me. You guys are just saying some words. You're just like fucking casting spells at me. Can you, okay, if you're gonna tell me your favorite monster, can you also just like describe it? Don't just like say what it is, also describe it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think, I'm starting to see that I think Kumi used all my flour. Well, we'll make it work. Okay. We're gonna make this work. I just realized I don't know if I have enough flour. So we're just gonna go for it. Steve? George? What are you talking about? What are you going, wait, what? Rathalos? I said describe your favorite monster. I didn't say name your favorite monster. You said favorite monster and my mind went to Mango Loco? Yeah. My favorite monster from Monster Hunter's gotta be the white one with the blue stripes on it. That's my favorite one. Like, oh, you talking about T-Rex? No, I'm talking about blue raspberry. It's stupid. You're so stupid. Oh my God. Okay, I need a little bit more flour, please. Please be enough flour. Oh, it's exactly enough. Woo, shit. Lucky. The new flour, the old flour of the ancients? Okay, we got enough flour, ancients. All right, and then a half teaspoon. Where's my halfie? There you are. Ooh, you got juice on you. Never mind. We'll have to use the old school style. Think that's you? No, it's not. That's you. Quarter. We'll double it. Ray Dow's pretty cool. Damn. Gotta go make dinner plate. I'll be lurking to see how the cookies go. Let me know what you get for dinner. Or don't. Sometimes I don't want to talk to people after I'm done streaming. One of those, and then another one. Was that the flour Kumi said was 2 years expired? No, that flour is gone. I purged that flour. Am I just lying? No, we're good. Are we good? Is this expired? Hey, cut that out. Cut that out. Don't keep that. No, they're both good. They're both good. We're good. So what was the context for what you were saying when I rated in? You know, you could ask me that question, but I just like do not have any way of answering it in a way that'll make any sense at all. Regarding favorite monsters, one of them is Garangolm, big fist, earth, and fire monkey. I do love fire monkeys. Anubis, what's happening, baby? How are you? Can somebody give context? I feel like that could just be the title of the stream. I don't think I need to say anything. I feel like I could just say that's the title of the stream. You can probably agree. Okay, I have Tiny Whisk, and I'm going to combine all of my dry ingredients per step numero quattro. Let's do it. We didn't do this on the translated recipe, so I don't know if this is gonna make this way more fluffy and yummy compared to the other one. They got combined eventually. Okay, little stuff combined. Now it says mix your dry into the wet and fold until just combined. Well, I'm gonna say that we're done with ye olde stand mixer. And now we're gonna fold and combine a little bit of our good stuff. Now this is my recipe, so I know what's going on here. But if you've never made cookies before, this is probably the most essential step. This is the thing to listen to. When I say fold your flour into your liquids, I mean that. I mean it like fold it. Like literally take your spatula and fold it. Don't overmix. If you want to have big, giant, crumbly, delicious, yummy cookies, that's the way you do it. And I will use this spatula. All right, a little bit at a time. That's usually the way I do it. I didn't say that though, so what am I talking about? Add a little bit of the flour. Do like half. And then I'm just gonna fold it and then I'll add the rest. And you just like, and dude, I'm serious. You literally just like pick it up and then you like fold it. There's flour in my lungs. Oh, I'm gonna cough up a bakery. Ugh. It's fine. So I saw an exorcism at my Sherwin-Williams paint store yesterday. You want to hear about it? See, like that's a good hook. That's a good hook, and it's true. Let's just add the rest of this in here and I'm gonna fold it. So I was running out to grab some paint supplies for Kumi because she's working on her space in her room and whatever else, and I was gonna go and grab some supplies for her. So I needed to run to Home Depot and I needed to run over to the paint store, which was Sherwin-Williams. You guys know what Sherwin-Williams is? Doesn't matter. At the Home Depot, I just needed to grab some paintbrushes, simple thing, and I needed to grab the paint from the paint store. Well, while I was walking down the main aisleway at the Home Depot, I saw a guy that I remember, but I don't remember him the way that I saw him. I remembered him differently, like, and I know this is gonna sound crazy, but I feel like I only remember seeing him with less clothing on. Okay, and hear me out. I'm going somewhere with this. I see this guy and I'm like, dude, I feel like I've seen this guy before, but like only with less clothes on. Where have I seen this guy? Why am I seeing him? And he's walking up to me. Now, at this point, he got around the counter and I noticed that he worked at Home Depot. So he was wearing the Home Depot outfit. I'm like, oh shit, okay. Maybe I've seen this guy working here, but why have I seen him with less clothing on? And I'm staring at him, okay? And I'm not gonna lie. I do mean that, truly. I'm sitting there staring at the guy, looking like directly at him. Well, okay, I'm sure you can imagine if you're standing in the middle of an aisle and somebody is like locked in your eyes, you're going to like acknowledge it or see them. So he obviously caught on. He noticed that I was looking at him. So naturally I had to approach the guy. And I said, I know you. He said, what? At that moment, my brain kicked back on and I realized where I'd seen the guy. This was my neighbor. This is a neighbor that I've never spoken to. This is the guy that sits right outside of both mine and Kumi's offices. That's where he lives. So this is probably also the person that has heard us streaming and screaming more than like one time over years, okay? That's who this guy is. And I realized as I had already started the conversation, he definitely knew who I was. He looked me in the eye and was genuinely in fear, staring at me, in fear. In the middle of a Home Depot, he's looking at me. And I said, you're my neighbor. And he said, yeah. I said, I've never introduced myself, haha. And I patted him on the arm and I said, my name is Arar, nice to meet you. He puts his hand out and he tells me his name. And I said, yeah, you know, we're working on a project for the room in our house and, you know, I just need some supplies, some paintbrushes and stuff. He didn't respond. He just looked at me for a second. And I said, but I'm right here. And he says, okay. I have lived at this house for more than 1 year. I've lived here for quite some time now. This guy knows who I am. And all he said was, okay. He didn't say like, oh, it's nice to meet you, it's good to get to know you, it's nice to put a name to the face. He doesn't say any of that. He just says, okay. Then puts out his hand to shake my hand. So I shook his hand and he just got out of there. He didn't run, but it's as close to a run as you can get without like, okay, it's the kind of run that screams, I just shit my pants. Like it's that run. It's the run of like, oh, okay, you know, like that's the run that he did. It was that kind of walk. And I went, That guy can definitely hear us in the house. I'm gonna assume that he's a little bit more socially reserved because he's never tried to even say hello to me, and I have definitely tried to say hello to him. If you know me, I love people. I love talking to people. So this isn't some like, oh wow, I like talking to people. So this is a thing that I would do. All right, by the way, next step, fold and add the chalky chippies. That I can do. I like chocolate. Chalky chippies in. I'm gonna fold them. But that's not where the exorcism happened. No, that's not it. So he kind of books it out of there. I was thinking back on the interaction, like, what did I do wrong? And that's when it kind of occurred to me, like, oh, I know what I did wrong. I live next to the guy and he hears me, like, you know, laughing and screaming and literally making monkey sounds. He probably thinks I'm a lunatic and I'm gonna eat him tomorrow. And now that I know his name, he's on a list and he regrets telling me. He might have even told me a fake name. Like, I don't really know. Listen, when you're a content creator, you make weird sounds. It's what you do. It's a part of the job description. It says it. The top thing, be entertaining. Below it, with funny sounds and funny faces. So that's what I chose to do. So obviously, I also bring that energy in real life. And so I realize he is probably not necessarily appealed to that. You know, he's probably not so into it. But nonetheless, I took myself to the self-checkout that they just added, and I got myself my paintbrushes. But I still had somewhere I needed to go. And on the horizon was a storm yearning to rain down on my parade and make me feel absolutely drenched in darkness and despair. No, I'm just kidding. It was about to rain. So I hopped in my car pretty quick, and I got on my way to the paint store. Now, I had just gone to this paint store because I needed to pick up the paint for Kumi. And there are these two girls that were running it yesterday, the day that I was originally going. And I got to know them just a little bit. They're about my age. They're nice. Just wanted to chat for a little while, whatever. I anticipated that I would probably see them again the next time I went back. Well, unfortunately, as I was traveling yonder closer to this paint store, it started to absolutely pour on me. I'm talking like extreme downpour of rain, like buckets of water. It was enough that I screamed when the car got hit with the rain. Have you ever like driven into like a sheet of rain and you're just like driving and then suddenly it's like, and you're like, oh! You know, that part. I did that. And it was a lot for me, but I managed to get to the paint store without any fear, and unfortunately the rain was still there. Well, for about 5 or 6 minutes sitting in the parking lot, I am in front of the automatic doors. Between me and those automatic doors, probably about 10 to 15 feet of walking uncovered in the rain. Well, the problem is the sensor for the door could tell where my vehicle was. So as I sat and waited out the rain, the door just kept opening and closing. And opening and closing. And I sat there like, oh God, I hope nobody sees this. I really hope I'm not causing something. And I'm like trying to find ways to distract myself. So I put on like a podcast and I like turn it up really loud. And I'm sitting here on my podcast and I'm like, oh, this isn't really getting me through this moment right now. Okay, fine. I'm just gonna go in. So I put on like a little visor cap because I didn't have a full hat. I didn't want my glasses to get wet. And I didn't have an umbrella. So I put on this little visor cap that I thought would be enough. And I just booked it in there, right? Well, as I went through the doors, they didn't close behind me. They just stayed open from that point forward. But right as I stepped in the door, I look over to my left, and the two girls that I saw the day before are just standing there, looking at me. And I said, hey, how's it going? Were you just waiting on me? As I look and see that my order was sitting on the counter waiting. And they said, yeah. I said, oh. So I tried to dry off my glasses, try and seem casual about it. I said, well, I didn't want to get wet. And they said, looks like you did anyway. And yes, I was absolutely soaked. Looked like I took a shower. Yeah, it was pretty bad. But what I didn't want to hear was, you know, I sat there for 10 minutes. instead of asking me like, you know, are you gonna pay with this card? Instead of any of that stuff, before they asked me anything about my order, they looked at me and said, what was the name of that podcast? So I guess for 10 minutes of me sitting there listening to my podcast, they were listening too. As the doors opened and closed like an accordion, playing Markiplier's voice over and over, and the rain pouring down, these people just sat there and listened for 10 minutes. And I'm like, ha, 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 that's great. And they said, well, that's okay. You just missed the exorcism. Fucking what? The what? The what? The huh? So I had a rather extreme reaction. I was embarrassed just seconds before, and then she cuts me. She knew what she was doing. It was a hook. She threw the hook at me, and I was like, ha, ha, ha. I bit into it like a fish going into a river. I was a fool, and I let this story grab me. She says, you missed the exorcism, and I was stunned. So I'm dramatic. I went, what? I jumped in exclamation. And she laughed and said, yeah, you just missed it. 30 minutes ago, a girl was in here having an exorcism. And I said, do you know what that means? And she said, uh-huh. And I said, on the floor? She said, yeah. I said, an exorcism, like the kind where demons come out. And she said, yeah, like kind of. I said, what, well, okay, run me through it. How'd that happen? My order's still sitting there. By the way, that door still open. Did I mention I left the car on? Yeah, and you can still hear the podcast. Whatever, doesn't matter. Don't talk about it, don't think about it. They begin to tell me of what happened. So 40 minutes before I brought in the serenading, distractible podcast of Markiplier, I apparently missed a daughter and her mother coming in for some paint. Apparently, at some point, they walked up to the counter. The girl turns her back around to grab the box from the shelf behind her. And the daughter like casts her body onto the counter, throwing everything aside onto the ground, and starts shaking and screaming. Now that's really scary. That could be a seizure. That could be anything. That's horrifying. That's not good. Well, the moment gets changed because apparently next, the mother stands up, places her on the ground, and starts chanting with her hands in the air. The girl showed me, chanting with her hands in the air, purging her of demons in the paint store that I just went to. And I can think of nothing worse than the fact that I missed that. I could have seen it. It would have been crazy. And I didn't because the rain stopped me from going in. I almost saw that. Apparently, she was fine after the enchantment went off. I don't know. I don't know what happened. If I wasn't talking to my neighbor who was definitely not in the mood to talk or waiting for the rain, listening to a podcast, I would have seen it. But I didn't. And so I had to hear it from this girl who told me the story. Now, unfortunately for me, I tried to tell her a story back because I believe in story exchanges. She told me of this exciting exorcism, and I looked at her and said, you want to know what just happened to me? Like some big shot bozo. You want to know what just happened to me? Like I'm about to do something special. I bet she was thinking this dude's about to pull out a fucking pigeon from his ass. This guy's going to start doing some magic or something. Because it's a day with exorcisms in it. Clearly something's about to happen. And I looked over, and I said, I just saw my neighbor, but for the first time he wasn't naked. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? That's what I said out loud to a person. Why did I do it? It was the first thing out of my mouth. I wanted to be fast. I heard him talking in the car. I heard the podcast he was getting to like a commercial break. I wanted to go quick, and I looked at her, and I said that I saw him, but for the first time he wasn't naked. That's not true. But I said it anyway. And I said it like meaningful. I said it like I was setting something up. What's wrong with me? You want to know why I said that? Because Kumi just told a story on her stream about how she saw that neighbor standing at his mailbox, but he had khaki pants on and no shirt. So the first thing I thought about was the last time I heard about the guy, was when she thought he was naked. I jumped a few lines in my head because I had pressure on my back and I wanted to tell an exciting story. Well, when I said it, they didn't laugh. They just looked at me. And you know that feeling. You know there's like a moment when you've said something where people aren't like into it anymore? It was there. That was the moment. That was the spot. Well, so I tried to like recover it. I was like, nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. What I meant was I saw my neighbor that's normally shirtless. He's an old man and he was at Home Depot. And I don't know really. I just saw him and we had this weird interaction. And then I went on to talk about how he seemed afraid of me. How was that supposed to be better for the story? How was that going to help the moment? I don't know, but I kept going. And then at the very end I said, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and go. I said that out loud, like that was my departure. And I did. I grabbed my paint and I walked and I got back in the vehicle and I left. No conclusion, just did that. Only you and I can ever have moments like this. This is just you and me. You know, we're bound now. These are not conversations actual people have. What do you mean? I'm a person. I'm a real person. I'm allowed to have these conversations. Just because, listen, she just told me about like an exorcism. I'm allowed to have conversations too. Fumbled like you got hit by a grill? Fumbled what, buddy? What did I fumble? What is Egg Benedict and is it easy for my mom to make it? How experienced is your mother? That's the first question because I don't know what the gate of talent or prowess is. That's the most important step. She might have been messing with you. Well, I didn't catch, she wasn't messing with me. The stuff was still knocked over on the ground. I don't think she was messing with me. And it was both girls and they were very, very wide-eyed and afraid. Okay, let's keep going. We got a little sidetracked. It's fine. It's fine, we got sidetracked. Let's just keep going. I just mixed all my dry into my wet, and I folded in my chocolate chips. Oh, I just need to refrigerate it on a sheet. Well, shoot. That could have happened while I told that story, but I didn't do it. Okay. I'm gonna set up the same as the last one. So do you guys remember the texture of the previous cookie dough? Do you guys remember what it looked like? Could you describe that to me if you remember? Think about the texture. Think about how it poured out. My mom is very professional and experienced in the kitchen. She can roll on a dough. Well, buddy, I do believe your mother can make an Egg Benedict quite easily. However, for me to describe it in such an easy term, I just don't believe I could do it justice. And I would advise, for your sake and not mine, that you just Google it, buddy. Don't worry. All right. Was that the fear from the exorcism, or did your neighbor warn them, you're banned, get out of my house? You're out of the house for a week. You're sleeping on the couch. All right, let's compare the dough from the first one, Google Translate, versus mine. Oh look, cookie dough. I think we might have, I think we might just have dough here. Can I eat that? You can have one little bite. Your dough isn't nearly runny enough. I don't want my dough to be water. I'm gonna just tell you right now, I think the other dough was milk. There was no chunks of eggs. What do you want from me? So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna press it down a little bit. We're just gonna give it a little press. Hey, Arar, nice balls. Thanks, DJ, what the fuck? What? Raw dough is dangerous. It has eggs and butter. It's not necessarily a good suggestion. You're right. You're right. I respect what you're saying. You're making good points today. No chili crisp. I could have done it. Well, you know what happens next, chat, right? Everybody knows what happens next. What happens when this one goes in the fridge? What's going to happen, chat? What happens? We've done this before. Actually, we haven't. This is our very first Google Translate episode ever. I eat it. No, you're not going to eat it. No. What we do now is we swap to the other one and we resume translation version. Let's do it. My dough goes into the fridge and whatever this is comes out. Oh God, I don't know how I feel about that. All right, and here it is. The very first dough. Well, we took it out of the fridge because it told us to put it in there for a nondescript amount of time. Now what? Bake in oven at 190 of them for 12 minutes or crispy. 190 is like what? 375? Let's do that. Oven preheat, baby. Let's take the wrap off of this. So we got to turn these into cookies now, because I didn't do that. I just put the dough in here. So let's cookie it up. Crispy sounds good. Do you guys like your cookies to be big, plump, and thick, or do you like them to be thin and crispy? Oh, that is looking like oatmeal. Oh gosh. In between, a bit of both. Everybody likes both. What? The first one, I don't know what I said. I don't even remember. I don't really like soft cookies. Dang, man. Okay, well, I see that we're not all in agreement, and it's cool. I wasn't expecting us to be. Oh, it's like a big pizza. Should we just bake one giant cookie? No, don't do that. Soft with crispy edges. Okay. Well, we've got like one mega cookie, but we can't do that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a little bit of butter. I'm gonna butter my cookie sheet, okay? With a little bit of butter, no big deal. And that way, it doesn't stick. And then we're gonna make, pick a number, pick a number 6 through 10. This probably needs to be a little warmed up. And you know what, I'm gonna do it over aluminum foil because I like the crisp edges. 6 through 10, 6 through 10. I already put a little bit of butter on there, who cares? 7, all right, 7 cookies. We're gonna make 7 cookies. 5? Hey, I don't think you read the book correctly. I'm so nervous about this. I turned on the wrong one. I just want that to be warmed up so that I can spread it a little easier. You said 1 to 10? I made a little mistake. I made a little misspeaky. I'm frequently known from... okay, chat, honest question. Do I speak clearly? Do I misspeak often? I don't, right? I feel like I'm pretty consistent. I don't feel like I say anything wrong ever. You speak very clearly. Well, then there you go. My enunciation and pronunciation is an accomplishment of myself and my facilities. There we go. All right. Butter. Oh, the good stuff. Depends on how often you tell people you've seen your neighbor naked. It's different when you're having a conversation in the public, okay? There are people here that have met me in real life, many, in fact, and I don't believe I ever had any issues with communication. The problem is the pressure of the world, okay? When you're doing things in the wild, anything could happen. You might say something you don't mean. Make them circular cookies, classics. You know what? I think that's a good suggestion. However, I don't know how I'm going to do it. So I've got my sheet of milk cookies. I don't have a round ice cream scooper. If you have an ice cream scooper, I would recommend that's how you make your cookies. I have like a slightly inclined one. I mean, you're easy to talk to and listen to, so you're perfect. Say that one more time. Louder, please. Let's do this. Let's see if I can... Oh gosh, this is not the way. Oh, buddy. Okay. I'm going to take them, and I'm just going to squeeze them into balls. I don't know why I even used this scooper. We're going to do balls, and I learned a trick. Roll it kind of like a tube, just like that, and add like little, it looks like a turd. It doesn't look good. That's fine. This is cold. It needs to cool down. It's already cold. My dough is cold. I just took it out of the fridge. Oh, it's just like fudge. These actually might be good because they might end up just like fudge. Balls. What? Why are we screaming balls? Can I get balls in chat, please? Thin circles, not into balls? I'll do half and half. How does that make you feel? Do I not have the balls emote? I thought I did. That's a shame. It's a shame. VOD watchers, skip ahead 6 minutes, please. I'm done with the tool. Okay, so you remember, oh my God, what is going on down here? Do you remember like what I was trying to make with these? These were supposed to be cookies, right? Oh, you do? Oh, good. Oh, good. Great, big shiny balls. Okay, now I'm gonna do a couple of them a little bit thinner so that they're not as tall, all right? What's wrong with us? Why are we weird? Why are we weird? Like, dude, you know, I was thinking about this recently. Hey, Birdie, what's happening, baby? I was thinking about this recently, right? So I just posted a short on all the platforms, and on TikTok, it's doing super, super well. But the comments I'm getting on it, people are like, oh man, this is really funny. Too bad I don't know who he is. And I think like these people are getting just a little window into whatever I am. And they don't know who I am. They don't know. They're just seeing that one little moment and they're like, oh, that's this guy. That's what he does. But they don't know anymore and they're not like investigating. What does that mean? What does that mean? What do I say to these people? How do I respond? What do I tell them? Like, oh, buddy, you don't know me. I'm Johnny Glue Eater. You don't know me. I'm Mr. Monkey Man. You know what I mean? Like, what's next for that guy? What do I say to him? I think about this little window, and I just don't know what they're seeing through it. I'm literally that guy. Yeah, it's not like maybe they think it's like a fan account. But they probably are like, oh man, this guy's got like a very dedicated fan to just keep make. Oh, I said I was gonna make 7. Sorry, Dad. We're gonna make one little thin, crispy one. One little crispy one. Did any of you guys come here from any of my shorts? It's okay. I know they're roasting the hell out of you right now, but if you did, you can say. It's all good. I like the person that said no. Thank you for making sure I know that you didn't. See, that's my point. That's my point exactly, right there. I think that these people think that it's a fan account. And they're like, this guy's a fucking freak. Because listen, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if you guys know this, but I have way more followers on TikTok than I do Twitch. 50% more, in fact. And they don't even know what's going on. These people are just watching. They don't know what the hell's happening, but they're like, yeah, I don't know, but I'm into it. 7 chocolate chip cookies. I made sure to get a couple of intact chocolate chips, but most of them are just regular, well-done cookies, I guess. You can't see it, but inside, they look like dog turds. Inside are eggs that have been slightly scrambled, milk that has been cooked until it turned to cheese, and no sugar. or salt or seasoning or flavor. That's what the recipe called for. And I will wait for my oven to come to temperature. And then we'll put them in. Let's, I guess I'm gonna wrap this up and save it. I don't really want it, but I'm gonna save it and freeze it. What if it's really good? Like, what if I made something that's like uniquely delicious? You know what I mean? Like, we can't count that out from being a possibility. No sugar? How did sugar get thrown out of the translation? Dude, sugar, not only did sugar get taken out, but on top of that, while the sugar is gone, it added milk to the recipe. There wasn't milk in the recipe. It added 2 steps where it says, okay, it's like boil your milk for 4 minutes or something, and then when you cook it, your dough will be done. And then after, it says, okay, but don't add it. After I added it, it tells you not to. What's that about? Why is there a prank in my translated recipe? Who needed that? All right, this is going in the freezer. And I heard the of my thing being done. There you go, buddy. Big old giant turd. And uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, don't do it. I burned the butter in the pan and the house is full of smoke. I'm afraid the fire alarm's gonna go off. I'm scared. Okay, we need to open a window for a sec. Oh, fuck, the whole house is full of smoke. Oh, the window locks. Okay, just open it all up. Hello, neighbors. It's good to smell you. Hear you. We're just gonna like hold this. It's fine, right? Oh, shit! Why didn't you tell me that was smoking? You didn't tell me, you didn't say anything. We were burning that butter. It's like, it's not brown butter, it's just tar. You didn't say something. Why didn't you say anything? This is on you. Oopsie. Okay, I think we're fine. You're the cook? Yeah, well, you know what? I'm also the clown. All right, nice and closed. If we hear violent screaming and beeping, we're gonna put that in the thumbnail. Hey man, pot smoking. Thanks, buddy. All right. Last step, put it in the oven for 12 minutes or until crispy. Good luck. 12 minutes on the clock, baby. Somebody set me a timer, please. 12 minutes. 12 minutes. And while that bakes, we're gonna wait, and then we'll bring out the other one at the end. Let's clean up a little bit, huh? Cleaning up's always the worst part of it. I don't love cleaning, but you gotta do it. You know what I mean? Oh, there's so much smoke in my home. And there's like eggs on the ground and like bird poop in my face. It's not smelling good. There's like durian and trash. It's just like, what's going on? How does anybody do this? You know what I need? I need a studio. I need a cooking studio where everything is designed for the purposes of the show, rather than my like hoinky-doink little kitchen that I do everything out of. I need to like change the rhythm. You know what I mean? You're an absent-minded cooker. No, I am not. I am not. That's a heinous thing to say to me. I am an extraordinarily aware and very, very accomplished chef for which my renown is known. Filmed in front of a live studio audience. That's right, everything I do is filmed live. And you can watch it too at my stream where I do all of my cooking live. Most of the time I do it well. Oh, I just like pour that down my leg. Oh, shoot, man. Oh, what am I doing? That goes up there. Do you guys like nuts in your baked goods? Don't do hashtag ad. Don't do hashtag ad. No, this is coordinated. You guys don't like nuts? What? as opposed to in front of a dead studio audience. Yeah, you know what? You're gonna watch me cook, or I'm gonna cut your fucking throat and eat you, and then you'll be the bacon in my sandwich. I never, ever cook with nuts. I don't put them in anything. Nuts are awesome, man. You guys could get more nuts. Nuts are good. I need to start a show where I only cook with nuts. You know what we'll call that? Nuts. And the hook every episode will be we get to the part where we need some other ingredient, and we'll reach into a bag and we'll go, nuts. Every time. And then the episode ends. Call it nuts in your mouth? We're not calling it that. What? What's up, goat? I'm sleeping. Toby! What's happening, baby? You've kind of come in for like the best part. Hey, did somebody set a timer for 12 minutes? Just checking. If nobody did, we're screwed. Because 12 minutes is what it said, and I didn't do it. Yeah? Okay, cool. All right, baby, hell yeah. How do you guys like this stream so far? You guys into the whole Google Translate idea? This could go way further. This doesn't have to be something simple like cookies. I could do this for any recipe you can name or think of. If you like this idea, let me know, and I will do it again. Need more water. Google Translate soup. Pizza? No, I don't like it. You don't like it. What can I work on? How can I make you happy? Listen, the inevitable is coming. When I reach into that oven and I pull out those cookies, it's going to be bad. They're not going to look like happy, smiley cookies. They're going to look like brownies or like dog poop. And I don't know how to lie to you. It's live. You're going to see the result. I can't pretend it's not there. But I'm gonna grab out my cookie dough. We're gonna put that in the oven, and hopefully that turns out better. Hello, my dough. Now this is cookie dough, buddy. This is the good stuff. Nice and cold, perfect. This is what we want. So you kind of want it cold because it stops the inside from cooking as fast, which is optimal. Google Translate creating spaghetti from dough to pasta. Okay, that's a good idea. Okay, chat room. Pick a number. Pick a number 3 through 8. 3 through 10. 3 through 10. 3 through 10. Pick a number 3 through 10. 3 through 10. It's a new number. 3 through 10. Oh, God, don't say 4. Oh, don't say 4. 8, no crumbs. What? Listen, whatever number you choose, I'm going to turn that into that number of cookies. So if you say like 1, it's just going whoop, and we're cooking it. No, don't say 1. No, don't say 1. No. No, we can't do 1. We can't do 1. We can't. Should we? No, we can't. We can't. That's not right. Do it or chat riots. What are you going to do? Start a union? Oh, butter it. Yes. Imagine giant cookie. Giant cookie does sound pretty cool. Can I bargain? Can I bargain with you? Can I put up a bargain? Can we do 2 or like 1 big one and a couple others? Because I don't know. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. We can do it. Press 1 in chat if you want the mega cookie. I don't know how long it'll take to bake. It might be awful. This is a horrible idea. This is... YouTube audience, this is their fault. This is not my fault. 1 cookie to rule them all. I didn't think about this. This wasn't in the book. The goat cookie. Okay. All right. Twitch chat has spoken. One cookie to rule them all. A cookie cake. Everybody's like, wait. He's actually doing it. Wait. Don't do it, no. I have a better suggestion. I have a suggestion that we're all going to like. I have a middle ground that we're all going to like, okay? I have an idea. I know that you'll like this, so trust, okay? Trust in Daddy. Are you ready? Hold on. Watch. Watch and be amazed. This will satisfy everyone, okay? All right? Are you willing to hear me out? Press 1. If you think that I shouldn't, press 2. All right. Here's my idea. Come in a little closer, baby. I'm not liking this. Well, you know what? I didn't ask. There. Now you get your mega cookie, and then I'm going to make these into little cookies. But you get a satisfying, awesome rectangle cookie cake. Does that work for you? I feel like you should be okay with that, right? I'm just going to split these guys up. And then we're gonna have our little cookies, same depth and thickness as our big boy. And there should be nothing wrong. This is how I'm gonna lose to Google Translate. This is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna make I'm making a goddamn Magneto cookie, and it's gonna just end up not good. Smash it down? No. I have to do what's right. You're right, I should smash it a little bit. Okay, all right, okay, there we go. Okay, now it's a little bit more balanced, as all things should be. And that's gonna stick like crazy. So let's just ask it kindly not to do that. What's the worst that could happen? Please don't type holes. Those are thick. Well, that was the point. Okay, I'm gonna move the other one over and the inside, and we're just gonna see what happens. Oh, dude, those guys smell good in there. All right, cookies going in. Please set another timer for 12 minutes, please. We are cooking. So we might have to check on that a little bit in the meantime, but I feel like it's gonna be all right. They're gonna spread in the oven and connect to each other. You don't know anything about cooking, okay? I know everything. I'm the guy that made them. I'm the cookie dad. I'm the dad of cookies. I know that these cookies are gonna turn out good. So what are you worried about? In one sitting, if you had one sitting, the cookies are, 5 centimeters long, maybe 1.5 inches. How many cookies can you eat? Ouch. They might know a thing or two about spreading. Buddy, they don't know more about spreading than I do. What does that mean? $38. Okay, let's compare what we just said. $50. Okay, wait. If I were to walk up to you and I said, hey, here's 10 cookies, would you be able to eat them? Yes or no? 10 cookies. They're this big. They're that big. 10 cookies. How many can you eat? You couldn't eat 10. Why are you You're lying, Dad. You're wrong. You could eat 10 cookies. all right? I'm not saying do you want to or would you survive. I'm saying could you get them in you? Yes, 10, you could, easily. Fresh? Definitely. Too easy? Okay. 25. 25 cookies. If I lay you down on the street and I start pushing cookies in your mouth, you're not going to get through all of them. I'm a glutton. I will eat them all. I'm lactose intolerant. They're gluten-free, lactose-free. They don't have feet. Okay. I have to ask you, what are you expecting from these? Gingerberry, do not make that your first message. Do not ask that as your first question in the chat. You could have tried anything else. Why are we shoving cookies in people's mouths? Because we love everybody here. That's how we show it. You've got to like tease it a little bit. Honest question. You think these are going to be okay? Because, buddy, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm looking at those cookies in there, and I think they look good. Timer! Oh! Okay. The timer's up for the translated cookies. It's time to see how we did. Following the exact steps of the translation. Without any deviation. Oh, what the hell? Why do they look good? What? Hold on. They're spherical, but they look kind of good. They look like dinner rolls. They do look like dinner rolls. I don't know what to say. They look good. Well, I have to give them a minute to rest, but while the other ones go through, please don't tell me I'm about to lose to Google Translate. There's absolutely no way these are good. There's no shot. There's none. Listen, hold. Remember, there's no sugar in these, okay? So no matter how you do them, and I'll even the playing field, I'll be fair. I'm gonna put a little salt on the top, just like I'm doing in the other ones. Just to be fair, I don't think that this is gonna be good. Tiny bit of salt. They're not very moist on top, so that salt's not sticking, but that's life. They have chocolate. Do you think the semi-sweet chocolate is gonna be enough? Which ones have the chunks of egg in them? These ones. Google Translate has put chunks of eggs in my cookies. And they are, they're like muffin tops. Hold on. I want to see if I can. It smells really good. Don't let these be better than my cookies. There's no way. I am supposed to, I'm supposed to be the one that wins. I can't lose to a translator. That's not right. Eat the little one? You want me to like, no, I have to eat them side by side. That's the way of the cookie. You gotta respect them. They look like little scones. I think that is absolutely right. I hate to say it, but these look awesome. Was my recipe so good that even after translating it to 100 different languages, it's still a good recipe? Am I that good at cooking? Surely not, right? And I followed it step by step. There's not a single thing that I deviated from. I just kind of wish I added some sugar to this. If this had sugar in it, I think it would be good. Weird. Okay. Are you being beaten by a machine? I won't lose to the machine, okay? In this episode of Man vs. Machine, I'm gonna be the one to win. Huh. I need to rotate these a little bit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm gonna lose to my messed up recipe. I'm going to lose. They still need some time. Maybe they'll look a little better when they're done. Right now, they look like a horse sneezed in the pan. They don't look pretty. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna pretend. I'm just gonna be honest. They don't look very pretty. Okay? That's just what it is. But they have sugar, and they don't need to be pretty if they taste really, really good. Admittedly, I'll yield to these guys that they look really, really good. Okay? They look good. Why do they look good? Because I'm a moron and I don't know what I'm doing. But admittedly, they look good. What is this world that we're living in? All right, I think I can sit these over here for now. It's not even hot anymore, but we'll put those over there. Just let them chill for a second. And let's return to the cleanup phase. What's the best cookie in the world? What's the best type of cookie? I guess that's subjective. I shouldn't say like, what's the best? What's your favorite? Snickerdoodle. That's just a sugar cookie with cinnamon on it. So yeah, you're probably right. Oh, buddy, you got dirty. My bad, bud. Oh, there's like a big golden blob on the counter. Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. Okay, we got it. Mom's homemade chocolate chunk of sugar cookies. Chad, I love oatmeal raisin cookies. They are the best cookie in my opinion. They're the best ones. I could eat oatmeal raisin cookies for the rest of my life and never another cookie. I would be sad, but I could do it. Anybody that dislikes oatmeal raisin cookies was born after 2003. And if you're born after 2003, you don't have an opinion. You're not allowed. I love a chocolate chip shortbread and oatmeal and raisin. You don't like raisins? Why? Why don't you like raisins? What's wrong with raisins? Raisins are yummy. Everybody should love raisins. Raisins are good. They're just a yummy, dehydrated fruit. Next, you're going to tell me you wouldn't try my raisin pie. Texture issue. Damn it, I can't fight texture issues. Raisins are trash. Your mama's trash. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. I just said that and I didn't mean it. Kitchen sink or Heath cookies? Oh, those kitchen sink cookies are just good. Raisin pie. Raisin pie, it's a family recipe. I made it with my dad actually. I think it was back in November. Because my dad's been on my stream before. You reconstitute raisins in like a sugar vinegar mix, and it almost has the texture of like a cherry pie, but with a flavor that's a little bit more, I don't really know how to explain it. It's a good flavor, but it's not like cherry pie. It's not tangy, it's sweet. It's really, really good. But the thing is when you tell somebody, hey, I made raisin pie, they look at you and say, go eat a dick and take that raisin pie with you. It'll probably watch. Nobody wants it. Is it more tart? It's not tart. That's the difference between it and cherry pie. Cherry pie, tart. Raisin pie, not tart. Just sweet. A little syrupy, kind of good. I was born before 2000, and literally everyone I know also before 2000. Oh, everyone I know before 2000 hates the people after 2000. Well, we shouldn't spread any hate here, but you know what I mean. What's your opinion on meatloaf? Dude, I love meatloaf. Hi, Momo. Meatloaf is one of my favorite foods. I think we'll do a meatloaf episode at some point. Everybody say hi, Momo. Say hi to the little baby. She's in turret mode. Yes, my kitty Zuka. Do you want to become cookies? I think meatloaf needs a more appetizing name. What? People love loaf of bread. They don't like loaf of meat? Okay, yeah, maybe you're right. Hi, Momo. I'm not so sure what's going on, Momo. She wants attention real bad. Oh, big stretchy girl. But the microphone, Momo. But the microphone. She wants cookies. Put the gun down, the meowing gun. Momo wants attention. If I asked you guys to watch Momo, would you take care of her while I cooked? Hi, baby. Can you hear her purring? You hear her purring? No, you probably can't, right? She's really quiet right now. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. We should start a podcast, Momo, where I sit and I talk the entire time, and then I don't have to walk away from you. Because clearly, that's all you really want. You know what I mean? Oh, man. I'm going to lose this battle, Momo. I'm going to lose this battle, and then what? What will I do next? What's my career going to look like? I'm not going to move on. I'm not going to ascend to the great heavens. I'm just going to be that guy that lost to Google Translate that one time. They're not even going to remember the name. This is tough. This is really tough. You know that? And you don't care. You just want to see me sit around on my couch and play Uma Musume for 4 hours again. I can't do that. Not today. Start a podcast with the girls from the Sherwin-Williams store. I bet that would be entertaining. Of course, we'll remember your name. Arar, ban that guy, ban that guy, ban him. Ban him for 3 weeks, ban him for 3 weeks, and don't ask him questions. Ban everybody. Just ban the whole chat. Ban the chat for the rest of the week. You're all gone. We're switching it over to YouTube video mode. You're just watching a video now. The Great Purge. Look at them fighting back. Arar XDX vertical bar. Leave that one. Leave that one. No? Oh, my bad. You're done. Okay, all right. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I will admit, Arar XDX vertical bar is pretty clever. Keep that one. Can I get Arar XDX vertical bar in chat, please? Momo. What, baby? What, baby? Oh, there she goes. Arar XDX vertical bar. Yeah, I think, okay, I have a new rule. I have a new rule for the entire community and everybody on twitch.television. Anytime you see me in anybody's chat, say Arar XDX vertical bar. Unless it seems like an inappropriate time and it seems like it's spamming in their chat and you're going to break a rule and get in trouble, all right? That's the only time you can't do it. What, Momo? Okay. I'm personally banning that phrase. I can hear Kumi sitting in a room right now like, that's a horrible idea. He should not be doing that. Momo, you dirty fiend. For you have forsaken the cleanliness of my countertop. Don't spam in her chat. No, you're going to get me in trouble. Don't do it. Don't do it. I take it all back. Just say it in Discord instead. Let's just say it in Discord where it's safe and calm. I'm going to do it tomorrow on the bird stream. Guys, you're going to get me in so much trouble. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I'm going to get in trouble. It's not worth it. Don't do it. Do it in Discord. Hey, Baral, what's happening, baby? All right, I'm going to do another peek on the cookies. Momo, I love you. Now's not the time. Yeah, you think so? All right, let's peek. Peeking at the cookies. Oh, we're in the game. Oh, we're in the game. Oh, it's possible, baby. There's a good chance, and I'm not assuming, there's a good chance that we actually have good-looking cookies come out of this thing. The bottoms might get burnt before the tops are done. So that's a fear that we have. But other than that feature, it's looking pretty good. I'm not going to lie. Now, at this point, these are probably done. So I'm going to ask you, is this still hot? Not hot enough to stop me. I'm gonna ask you guys to say in chat which cookie you want to see chosen for our, hey bud, sit up straight, for our competition. You need to choose the warrior, okay? Unfortunately, if you choose the small one, I'm gonna have to tell you no. The small one is for Kumi to try. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. All right? You have 1 through 6. Make your choice. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you wanted my advice as a chef, which you didn't ask for, I'm going to tell you right now, as the chef looking down at them, it's either 3 or 4. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not telling you what to do. You can vote for 2, and that's fine. You would lose. 1, 2, 3, or 4, or 5, or 6. Say it louder. Say it in letters. Don't type numbers. I want letters. Type it loud. What's your favorite number? Say it now. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Scream it to the heavens. I see a lot of 4s. You guys know. You guys know. Hey, do you guys know my favorite number? If you've ever wondered what my favorite number is, it's 4. Arar fact of the day. I love the number 4. Always have. No, I don't like 3. 3 feels icky. We haven't wondered. Well, I thought it would be interesting. Whatever, you don't care. Never wondered. Why do you guys... Okay, all right. Cookie number 4. You will be our champion to compete. What's your guys' favorite number? Does anybody ever ask you stuff like that? Does anybody walk up to you and say, hey, what's your favorite number? Because I do that in real life, you know? Like, I love knowing people's, like, random little things. 8? I'm not seeing a lot of 8s, so that's a pretty unique one. 36. That's pretty specific, man. Why? 72? Oh, you and Jake would get along. 25? 6 or 18? My sister's favorite is 17. 27? Solid number. They usually say that. I'm not reading that. I don't need to read that. Who's Jake? Butt coconut. Not Jake from State Farm. I've had people ask me what my favorite color is. I said blue, and they said no. Fuck that guy. You don't have to, but like, why would they say no? Chad, what's your favorite color? Say it loud, say it proud. All colors are welcome. What's your favorite? I'm not sure how I'm feeling about this. I'm getting nervous, but I'm not getting scared. Arar, for that joke, I will only be referring to you as Discord Daddy. Why? Green, gold, green, 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 sky blue, phthalo green, blue, green, orange, forest green, red, purple, cyan, purple, but sometimes blue. Add one, northwestern purple. 374F2F on the hex grid. I like a deep sapphire blue. You know, you guys could have said anything. I was in the zone. I was reading everything. You could have said anything. Jake from State Farm, think you're real creative with that one? Buddy, I read chat. That was in the fucking chat room. You look to your left. The guy's holding the sign still. It's still written on his fucking piece of paper. What? It's not me. Excrement brown. I'll show you some excrement brown. Sunset orange. That's my favorite color. Oopsie. Yeah, you get all Daddy Arar on me like I did something wrong. But that's not what happened. See, that's the thing is when you guys get upset, you're like, oh, I'm going to threaten him by calling him Daddy. Who's that going to offend? My mom in the chat? Like, what are you trying to bother me for? Still calling you Discord Daddy. You better not call me Daddy in front of Deja Vudia, okay? When we're doing that stream, I don't want none of that. What's the word on the timer? I hate being called that. Makes me puke. Well, lucky for you, nobody has. I'm gonna set that over there for now. I'm too curious. I really want to know how it is. But I have to try them side by side. It's the only way to do this. I like your hat. All right, mods, can I get a prediction, please? Let's do it. This is official prediction. Lurkers, tab back in just a second when the prediction is up. Who will reign supreme? Me and my recipe, or the translated script from which I have delivered something terrible? Let's figure it out. Start the prediction. No, Momo. No. No. That is if I have a mod awake. I might not have any. I didn't even think about that. It's kind of late. This hat smells good. If no prediction starts, I'm gonna cry. It's not poll maker, it's prediction maker, and I don't know if they know how to do that. There it is, it happened! Yes! Thank you. The prediction is up. Place your bets and decide the fate of the cookies. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little intimidated. This looks beautiful, and you have absolutely no idea what is within my oven. Holy shit, that prediction is going very fast. It didn't need to. You better tune in quick. Put your prediction in now. Go, 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 go. Go, buddy, go. Who put 90,000 points in? Oh, guys, what's happening? You better vote now. Vote, 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 vote it up. You gotta go. The prediction's almost gone. You have to go quick. Oh my God. Okay. I'm just gonna say it. Wait, it's over here. Whoever voted for the first option, you're gonna make big money if you're right. You're gonna make huge money. All right, that's the prediction. 20K on Arar. Tell me what you voted. Tell me your votes in chat. Tell me what, I want to know who's on my side for the rest of my career as a streamer. All right? I don't believe in the Google, but I need the points. You're gonna like pay off your car? What do you need the points for? I bet for you, my baby. I believe in you. 19K on me. I put everything on you. Don't lose. 15K on you. 1K on Arar. Thank you, Dark Magic. I really do appreciate it. 10K on your recipe. So some of you think that I am going to lose. That's fine, and that's okay. It's fine. It's okay. It's fine that you feel that way. But I want you to know, I could have been lying to you. I could have sharked you into spending your points so that you would lose and give it to the people that believe in me. These cookies might look perfect, and I could be playing you like a fiddle. You don't know, but I know. And you doubted me on your gut. I'll show you. And I believe they're about to be done. Yeah, they're done. You aren't that good of an actor. That's 77 years ago. I was a little boy and cooked cookies for the first time and learned of my day. That was a recreation of that one time Abraham Lincoln made cookies. Edit that out. Cut that out. We didn't like that. We'll do a different one. We'll do a different one. Chat, Bit bought his oven to self-clean mode. Bit bought his oven to self-clean mode. He did successfully trick Kumi into drinking the Kumi. Oh, yeah. Listen, if you guys don't know, the real truth is that I'm an incredible actor. I've taken acting classes privately without telling anybody, and I have done pretty well. But you don't know that because I did that in my free time. You don't even know what's happening. Hey, did that timer go off? Because I feel like the timer should have gone off by now. Arar is a thespian. No, I'm straight. You should get your money back. What timer? The timer for the cookies. The timer for the cookies. What do you mean, what timer? The cookies. Are they done? Oh shit, I don't know if they're done or not. Okay, they're done. Fuck, somebody said, I asked for a timer, nobody said a timer. You're sabotaging me. There they are. Cookiezilla. With crispy edges and a nice plump soft bottom. Bam! It doesn't look bad, it's mega cookie. Hold please. Hold please. Let's take a closer look at that snout. Look at that, buddy. That doesn't look bad, does it? Yeah. This is mega cookie, and these are baby cookies. Yeah, they're gonna take over, so. Oh, it smells so good. So when I pulled out the other ones, they didn't smell super good. They smelled like, well, they smelled like burnt chocolate. So, spoilers, I don't know if that's gonna be the best option. Now the worst part about this is the mega cookie, I'm not gonna eat all of these cookies. What can I do? I'm gonna have to give these to like my neighbors or something. I don't know what I'll do. Maybe I'll find an older lady and give them to her and say like, oh, I made you some cookies, I was thinking about you. And she'll be like, get away from me. It's the thought that counts. Well, we gotta let these cool just a teeny tiny little bit. I'm gonna separate them. But in a moment, I will ask you guys to elect your cookie competitor. Oh. Oh, shoot. They're perfect. Momentarily, I will ask you to elect your cookie competitor. And now listen, I love you, I really do. But we're not doing the giant cookie, okay? It's not fair for the big cookie to go against the normal cookies, okay? Those chocolate chip, these look like biscuits. They're not gonna beat what I've got here. So let's not do a big giant one. Let's just do one of the triangular guys, okay? Can we agree on that? No, don't get sad, don't get sad. Listen, it's gonna be okay, because that means this big one goes to you. Whoever guesses my favorite word is getting this cookie shipped to their house right now. But only if you guess my special favorite word. And everybody that gets it wrong loses a toe. Peanut butter. Fuck you, Dad. That doesn't count. You know me too well. All right, Dad, you can have the cookie. It's peanut butter. I thought I'd trick you because it's 2 words. I love peanut butter. Can I choose which toe I lose? Nope. In fact, I'm gonna choose by throwing a little discus at it. And whichever one it lands on, I'm taking that one. And it's going on my keychain with the rest of them. All right, chat room, and those viewing at home, it's time to choose your champion to fight the battle against the bots. For you have the choice between 4 combatants. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. Make your choice for who will battle in my name for my recipe. This is what it's all about. 2, 2, 2, 4, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Say it loud, gang. Say it loud and say it proud. Staying on top. 3. I see a lot of 3s. I see a lot of 4s. 2, 3, 5. Who's saying 5? No 5s. 4, 3, 3, 4. Oh, damn. All right, shit. This is a problem. So the chat room is split. And you know what that means? Poll maker! I beseech thee, come to me in my time of need. I need you to split this tie between 3 and 4. Poll maker, please, will you put a poll For who do we choose as our champion? 3 or 4? As those were the 2 that I saw the most. I'm sorry, the others are lost. And now if this poll has every number on it. Okay, well done. Please place your vote in the poll right now, you sick little shit. I don't know why I'm getting angry right now. I'm a little spun up. All right, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. That was a lot. It was a lot. All right. If you tie the poll, I'm going to end the stream and I will never go live again. That'll be the last stream you guys get to watch. So, sorry to say that. Tie it. What's wrong with you? Why are you saying tie it? I thought we wanted to have a stream. Why? Everybody's like, wait a minute, wait. Should we tie it still? Don't tie the poll. You need to choose your champion. Use your head. 3 or 4. Hold the line. You're stupid. You're stupid. I'm looking. Why is it tied? I hate you. Can't you just do something right? Well, you don't even care. You're just saying numbers. Hold. You guys suck. If that poll is tied, I'm done streaming. That's it. That's my career ended. I'm done. I'm like just now getting into it. We're just now seeing the fruits of our efforts, our labors, our destiny. It's coming together now. We're finally seeing some sort of power. We're finally reaching my dreams. And the only thing that could stop it is if this poll is tied. If it ties, I'm done. Don't you understand? You can't tie the poll, or you tie my hands. What are the results? 3 wins. See, that's how you do a speech. And 3 is our champion. To you, who decided to break that line and save the day, you have all of my love. Nay, my adoration. I would burn villages for you. Fortunately for me, my village burns itself every single day. Speak not to the traitor scum amongst you, but look upon your brethren and ask why would you wish to beseech your Lord. Think again on your decisions for this day, as I am not vanquished, but you shall be. All right. It's time to stop being so damn dramatic. Can you guys stop with all the drama? I'm really tired of this. You keep getting dramatic. You do all this screaming and shouting to like Zeus. I'm tired of all the drama. Let's not be dramatic anymore. The results are in and the cookies are out. It's time to see if my recipe can beat the robot scum translation recipe. I'm willing to say that I've got this in the bag. Oh, if there's fireworks going off. That's kind of exciting. That's 1, and you guys chose 4. There it is. These are our cookies. Let's bring it in. Bring it in. You ready? Drum roll in chat. Everybody in chat, say ba-dum. Just say 1 ba-dum. That's our drum roll. Everybody's gonna do it. You ready? Go ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. There you go. There you go, there you go, there you go. There it is. That's the drum roll. Drum roll from chat. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. No more of them. Keep going, keep going, keep going. You gotta have the power. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. There they are. All right, buddy. Check it out. These are your finalists. On your left, that's right, this is the Google Translate cookie. And this is my cookie. And we're gonna see which one's better. I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling pretty good about mine. But there's only one way to find out. In my mouth. Let's do it. Let's do it to it. Okay, I would be really foolish if I didn't have a little cup of milky. So I need a little milk. Because you can't just have cookies, you know what I mean? You know, you get what I'm saying? Like, you can't just have cookies. You gotta have milk with your cookie. You know what I mean? Let's do this one. Okay. No, it has to be in a cute mug. I'm sorry. There we go. Don't forget a palate cleanser. That's the milk, baby. That's the milk. All right, a little bit of milky. Boom. There is milk in one of the cookies already. There's also like scrambled eggs, but I'm not exactly cooking bacon up with it. Are you like out of milk? I got a little bit of milk, just a little bit. I saved enough. Shape-wise, the left one is more circular, but the right one looks like it's way tastier. Okay. Well, that's because you guys wanted me to make Magneto into a cookie, so whatever. Okay. Here's the real question. Which one do I start with? Do I start with the one that is like blatantly the control group, or do I try the experimental cookie and just let it ride? Arar makes night breakfast could be a stream. I need to add that to the Discord. Throw it in there, baby. The shitty one. Don't call it shitty. Call it experimental. This is science. Come on, you know Bill Nye. This is my boy. I'm the Bill Nye of cooking with profanities and no graphs. No sugar. Yeah, it's not gonna need sugar. Eat the dinner roll. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's do it. We're gonna start off with the translation cookie. It looks awesome. It really does. And it smells like chocolate, and the melted chocolate went into the dough. It feels fluffy. Oh my, it feels like bread. Oh no. It's peeling like a biscuit. I didn't fold it, but it's definitely biscuit-like. Okay, let's just go for it. Here we go. Cheers. Well, it's fine, I guess. It's fine, it's okay. Whatever. Whatever, it's fine, it's okay. There's no sugar in it. It's not good. It is not good. I mean, okay, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, well. Okay, well, shit. What the fuck? Why is it good? Okay. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Don't. 3 bites to be thorough of my duty. So it's really fluffy and light, and it's like satisfying to eat. And it tastes pretty good. I don't know what to say. Like, I don't want to lie. I don't want to lie to you, but it's good. It's not super sweet for some reason. Dude, let's go over the steps that got us to this, okay? That cookie that I just ate was actually palatable and not terrible. Let's just go over the steps real quick to refresh. Preparation. Boil butter and cook at room temperature until mixer. Heat milk over medium heat. 4 minutes, then cooling. Turn off heat and cook over high heat 1 to 3 minutes. The dough will thicken in seconds. Add eggs and vanilla extract and beat for 30 seconds to 1 minute. Sift flour, baking powder, and baking soda into. Add liquid and more than eggs to dough and knead. Add dough except milk and flour. Add chocolate and mix until smooth. Place dough on baking tray, cover with plastic wrap, and store in refrigerator. And then bake at 190 degrees Celsius for 12 minutes, or crispy. Okay. And it created an actual edible cookie. I thought this was gonna be like soup. I thought the end result was going to be soup. I'm not lying. I thought, if not soup, I thought it was going to be like a big rock. But it turned out fine. All right. Well, then let's see how I did with my own recipe. Let's give it a shot. It's got crispy edges, but a soft top. So the top of it's nice and soft. The bottom is crispy. You know, you got that like crispiness, okay? It smells awesome, and it has sugar. This one doesn't. Let's give it a shot, see what we get. All right, cheers number 2. Okay, the sugar helps. The sugar is really helping. Okay. Okay. One more bite. Crispy edge. No, no, no. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to do this. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. How is it even close? There's scrambled eggs in this, and just like a cup of milk, and no sugar. But they're so close. I'm sorry that I'm just standing here staring at these cookies. I am so sorry that I'm still thinking. But I don't know what to say. Listen, let's talk about my cookie. It's sweet, it's crispy, it tastes like a perfect cookie. It tastes like everything I would want from a chocolate chip cookie. But it's very sweet. But the translation cookie, it's fluffy, it's nice, it's not overly sweet, it's chocolatey throughout, and it's balanced in that way. It's almost like a bittersweet flavor. And it almost has the texture of like a bread roll mixed with fudge, and it just tastes good. This is your grandma's cookie, and this is the new age. No, that can't be close. I gotta try it one more time. I still have hope. Hold your head high. This isn't over. I'm still the chef. One more time. Come on. Maybe it was just because I was hungry. Hold. 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 This will be the final bite. This is what decides everything. Shout out to your grandma, because this is the champion. My recipe is the best cookie. This ain't shit. This is the cookie. This is your victor. Grandma wins it again. Down with technology, for Cookie Kingdom stands. My Cookie Kingdom stands. Oh, but it was way too close. Way too close, man. I don't even know what to say. It's like I thought I was about to lose. I thought I was going to lose. There's no sugar. There's nothing. It's just, it has one special quality that I never foresaw. These cookies are like the most supreme chocolate dinner rolls of all time. It's like a chocolate bread you would get before your steak. It's amazing. It's very weirdly good, and I don't dislike it at all. I don't know what to say. Add some sugar and keep that recipe. I hate to say that you are absolutely right. I think you are absolutely, unequivocally right. I should have known. I should have known. I didn't credit where credit should be done, and I should have known. I'm ending that prediction because I need to. I don't think you can, because you did your thing. The believers win. Can I get a W for all the believers in chat? Thank you for believing in me once again. I always trusted you to have my back. And for those of you that doubted, 07 in the chat. For those that wanted a chance for great glory and thought that they would get it by stabbing me in the back. 07 to you. 07s. 07s. It was good. It was well done. It was well done. I have to say, you took your shot. You thought you could get back at me. You thought you could, you thought you could trick your way into, something special. And I get that, and I respect that. But I want you to know, if you ever think that you're going to win when you choose a cookie with no sugar versus a cookie with sugar, just, you know what I mean? I just don't like that it was close. Does that make sense? Like, I don't like that it was close. I don't feel like it should have been. It shouldn't have been close. This should have been blatantly terrible. But I think what we learned today is that my recipe was so good that even after going through 100 different languages, it still came out pretty good. And that says a lot about how awesome I am at making cookies. You bet your grandma can make cookies like this, buddy. Nobody makes cookies like this. Who do you think you are? I am. I'm Johnny Cookie, all right? Don't forget it. Huh. Process was a bit fucky, but the end result didn't match. What I don't understand is what did the boiled milk do? You know what? Actually, I'm going to say this because this is probably worth talking about. I am probably going to get diarrhea. That's probably going to give me diarrhea. There's like nonsense in that. That's probably just going to make me shit. So, I wonder if Kumi wants one. I don't know if she's busy. She might be working. She works hard on Mondays, so I don't want to bother her. Don't give Kumi one of them. What? Don't 07 Arar's butthole. What's wrong with you? All right, guys. Well, shit. We did it. Did you have fun today? Did you like it? Did you like it? That was fun. That was a good one. I'll do that again. I'll do that again. Next time we'll make a different recipe. Next time we'll do a different recipe. Hey! Shut up. Quit saying that. Oh, yeah. You're too sweet for me. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We're good. Thank you, Liffy, for the idea. Entirely his suggestion. He said I should try it. I did it. I really liked it. It seems like you guys did too. So here's the thing. Stream is about to wrap up, but there's a couple of things that you guys need to know. I haven't posted a schedule for this week for good reason. I've been really, really swamped with work lately, and not in a good way. And so my schedule has not been developed, and I don't like that very much. So I need to talk about that for a moment. How much for you to send me that big ass cookie? Cora, it would be like a turtle shell when it got to you. You don't want it. We're like super far apart. You do not want that. You don't want that. But I will pick it up and break it in half. Or should I freeze it and then like mount it to the wall in epoxy resin? Oh, scared me. Oh, well, there's your day. It rendered the foil apart. Oh, dude, this thing looks awesome. Okay, we'll talk about the schedule in a second. This looks awesome. He broke Mega Cookie? What do you care? It's not like a deity. All right, let's just eat some. Oh, hold the phone. What the hell? Okay. Dude, Mega Cookie, 40 times better than regular cookie. Why didn't we do that? Oh, shit, that's way better. Okay, all right. Let's lock back in. We were having a conversation, very essential. Mega Cookie is the champion cookie, but that was obvious. We all knew. I mean, really, it's a cookie the size of, like, Toronto. You knew it was going to be good. Let's lock back in. Let's lock back in. Eyes on me. Eyes on me. Lock them. Sorry, I was sucking your brain into my mouth. Look at me. Jingly the keys. Beep, beep, beep. All right, jingling. Beep, beep, beep. You looking? Are you looking at me? Say yes. Say yes, I'm looking. Say yes, I'm looking. I need your attention. Don't say no. All right. Okay, listen. I don't have a schedule for this week. So it's going to be a little bit on the rails. Anything could happen this week, but we do know that in 1 week, I've got my second episode of Backseat Chef coming at you on 7/7 at 6 p.m. with Deja Vudia. We know that Deja's going to be here in 1 week, but what is coming up for the rest of the week? I don't know. It's going to be a very turbulent time. So I would say, buddy, it's probably a good idea, just for right now, that you probably join the Discord and opt into the live posts and the schedule, because it's not super duper consistent for this week. My work has just really kind of dunked on me, and it's really tearing me down. And I don't want to lose the momentum that we're building as a gang. I haven't had streams that I've loved as much as this in my life. This has been the fucking pinnacle of fun for me. I've never had this much fun. Every single day I wake up with a goal, with an idea, and I have something that I want to give to you. And I've never felt that motivation before in anything I've ever pursued. So I don't want to lose that. So I ask you, I implore you, if you could stay on my side for this, we'll keep pumping. We'll keep pumping and I'll keep giving you what I can. I'll give you my best. If I can. If If I can't, well, fuck. But I will try. So that's the plan. That's what I ask of you just for this week. Pop it off next week if you don't want to have any more notifications. But that's what I'm asking for this week. Remember, you can always opt out of the notification roll if you're tired of hearing them. So that's the deal. Thank you guys for supporting me. I love you. I would fight battles for you. But I would also fight Google Translate and win. Now, do you hear that? You know what that is? That's sticky egg water on my shoes. So I need to clean up. And that's just what it's going to have to be. Now send me that cookie. Dude, do you think it's going to be good? How is this even possible? After this stream, I'm going to take a picture of these two things, and I'm going to post them in the Discord. So if you want to try cooking either of these recipes at home, go for it, dude. Go for it. Give it a shot at home. Let me know what you think. I hope you can read my handwriting. I had to translate these straight off of my browser page, so I did what I could. And if you do attempt it, which would be really cool if you did, post a picture in the server. Let me know. All right? That's it. That's it. Do you guys have anything you want to get off your chest? Anything you've been holding in for your day? Anything you want to tell somebody that hasn't been able to be told? You haven't been able to speak a feeling or talk about something that you're interested in? Is there anything you got built up in your heart? Now's your chance to say it. I unveil to you the floor for your chance to speak, and you will be heard. As I look for our recipient for the raid, because we're done. That's the show, bud. Road to Arar cheeks. You're so stupid. You're so stupid. Want to know about community night? They're going to be every week or like once a month. They'll be every single Sunday, if I can do it. This week, it's going to be a movie. So, let's see. This Sunday, we're going to be watching Tarzan, I believe. If you guys haven't seen Tarzan in a while, buddy, I recommend it. Pop in there and say, hey. That's what we got going on. If you wanna come hang out, I would recommend it. If you don't want to, then don't. I don't care. It's up to you. But Tarzan is what I think we're gonna do on Sunday, probably around 6, maybe 7. Hell, it might even be earlier. It just depends on what we got going on. But that will be posted in the server, so you'll know. Road to Booty Mousepad. Why can I hear you saying that in my head? Shitty English time zones. I feel so bad, Spartan. I want more things for you to be able to be involved in. It tears me up, dude. It tears me up. Because, like, this is the only time that I've got it. Don't say Road to Booty Mousepad. Do you guys... do you guys honestly think that I have any sway in the world that that'll happen? Do you really think that I have any means of making it happen? No, I don't. I don't. John Booty Mousepad is not going to be like, oh yeah, buddy, Arar's butt, everybody wants it. They're not going to, don't say yes. Don't say yes. The only way I have any sway is if you guys stand at my back and say, we need that. That's the only way. That's the only thing. They're not going to say yes. You don't understand. You don't get it. You don't get it. You're not listening to me. They're not going to listen to my pitch. They're going to go, no, you're not a sexy anime girl. What do you have? And then I'm going to flash the cheeks, and they're going to throw me out the window. They're not going to say, oh, yeah, that's definitely the material. They're going to go, oh! And they're going to get me out of there. Think of all the people that would see it and be drawn to the channel. You want those people in here? Hey, they're already here. What am I talking about? Listen. The first time I release official merchandise, which I don't know what it would be, you're probably not going to see a Booty Mousepad on there, okay? I'm just warning you. I'm just warning you. It's just not very likely. Goat plushie? Maybe someday, guys. You're very sweet, though, for encouraging me. Let's go to, I say... Where could we go? There's a lot of folks going, I don't know. A goat hoodie would go hard. Would you get that? Would you like that? I think I know where we're gonna go. I think I know where we're gonna go. Oh man, I got good options today. So many people are streaming today. This is awesome. Let's consider. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Absolutely. Okay, let's do like a casual question. If you were to buy merchandise from anybody that you love, what would be the thing that you would buy? Would it be like a shirt? Would it be a mouse pad? Would it be jogging pants? What would it be? Genuinely great idea. Let me see. Arar cooking apron. That, I love that idea, and it is the only thing I've written down. It is the singular thing that I agree, and I completely agree with. I would absolutely do. A puntable plushie. We are so far from that, gang. Look around. We are not. I'm not big. I'm not a big guy. I'm not a big guy. It's just us, gang. This is a small thing. It's just you and me. You know what I mean? If we get there, we get there. But you got to consider some of those things really do take some oomph. They really, really do. A hat would go hard. What would be on these things? What would you guys want to have on them? A goat. Daddy, you're so stupid. You were waiting for that. A goat, a goat, a goat, a goat. All right, guys. All right. Kiss the goat chef hat. Okay, you're just slightly off your mark. A kiss the goat apron would go fucking bonkers crazy. Kiss the goat apron is actually, that's a write it down idea. That's a write it down. Chat, put that in the Discord. Put that in the Discord. That is a write it down idea. Kiss the goat apron is a mad idea. That's good. If we're dreaming big, a goat themed plate bowl cup set with cute little fabric napkin? Simple black apron with an apron near where you have your mic. I have something similar to that. A little goat guy. I'm a fan of like the casual apparel. You know, the stuff that's like, oh yeah, that kind of looks like that. All right, let's go to, I can't decide. I'm having decision paralysis. That's somebody that I know. That's somebody that I don't know. That's somebody that I know. This is a hard choice. Goat measuring cups, goat cooking tools. I've had a margarita, too many, and can't talk. You know what? I respect you. And you didn't say anything wrong. I like the one you have a sort of raised fabric with this emote would go hard. You guys are full of good ideas. I think I want to do something, by the way. So at this point, you know, hey, if you were here just to watch me make cookies and stuff, go ahead and watch somebody else. Go ahead and take a walk. It's just going to be the community talking for just a minute, okay? We're just going to chat while I do some stuff. It's going to be a little bit more casual for a little bit, okay? Is that cool? We're done. The cooking's done. We're done. We're just going to chat for a little bit because I got some stuff I got to do. So that's fine. But it's just, we're just chatting. We're just chatting for a second. It's just a whatever thing, all right? If you were here for something else, you're gone. Later. It was good to see you. I think, real talk, that's a really good idea, Spartan. So what I want to do, and I haven't gotten onto this, and I actually don't really know how to do it. I might ask somebody I know for advice, or if anybody jumps up and says, "Oh, I know a thing, me." I want to do a little bit of a formatting change to our Discord server so that there's a bit more of like a forum type shape to it. And I was thinking one of the places that I really want to put the work into is the wiki, because I don't really look in there, but I actually do want it to have a bit of functionality for you guys. If you're not familiar with the wiki in the Discord server, it's this place where presumably the community comes together to put pieces of absolute lore and fact to the stream together. I don't go in there. I don't look in there. Do I think they're actually doing that? Fuck no. But that is what it's for. And I think it would be nice to clean it up, maybe give you guys a little bit more of like a gauge on what you have in there. and make it more of a space for you to put like suggestions, ideas, and also some of your moments and ideas and just thoughts and feelings. You know what I mean? More of a threads thing. They have like a category forum shape structure, like format for Discord now, where you can make like, yeah, I mean, I'm being serious when I say like a forum page. Yeah, like a forum page, exactly. So it's very similar to that, and I think I would like to go in there and make those changes. It sucks that I want to do this because I'm really overworking myself right now, spreading myself like butter on the butt cheeks of America, but I think it's a good idea, and I really want to try it. I really want to try it. It's what I'm thinking about doing, but I don't know how it works, so I'm gonna have to ask. I have to ask, but you know, it's not a bad idea, I don't think. The goat ascended the mountain ago and came down an accomplished chef. Yeah, stuff like that, exactly. Will you be reading the stuff in the wiki? Not the lore section. And that's why I want to do it. I want to separate it so you guys can like put your feelings and thoughts into stuff and separate them. That makes sense. I'm sure it does. That's it. That's it. That's it. So that's the big thing. All right. Give me just 1 second. I need to spread my legs and think about life for a sec. All right, I'm back. Sorry. I'm back. I'm back. It's funny that I'm back because I'm not going to be around for much longer, but I needed to run outside and help with something real quick. But I'm here. Yes, so that's the big stuff. I want to reformat that, and then you know what? I think I'll tell you that we do have a stream planned for I think at least Friday. So we got a Friday special, and we've got Monday special. Those are the big ones. Those are the big ones. And I know I just did that BRB, but I am now going to raid out. That is how I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you guys for coming in today. It means a lot to me. It means the world to me. And it would mean a lot to me if you go into this raid and bring a lot of good positive energy and oomph and power. I'm going to raid into like a fringe friend that I don't know very well, so leave a good impression. Completely different genre of content, completely different tone, but definitely still an entertainer of great warrant and value. We're gonna raid Aruna Reaver, who is doing a birthday stream right now. Go in there, do your big giant goat shout, screaming and chanting. And I'm gonna eat some food and then some cookies, and then I'm gonna jump up and down and do some flips and cheer and clap and smile and get to work on the next stream and hopefully a schedule for you guys. I'm sorry that there's not one out, but I'm a little bit short-staffed, we'll say. So thank you guys. I did defeat Google, but maybe on the next one, it'll be a little bit further apart. I didn't realize it would be so close. If you have any suggestions or ideas or thoughts or feelings, let me know in the Discord. And I will see you probably Thursday. Bye, love you, bye-bye. I'll see you later. Bye-bye, baby, bye.